Akọ́dá ayé ìbà o, ìbà ṣẹ, ìbà tí wáyé ọjọ́ o, ìbà ṣẹ, ìbà tí wọ oòrùn, ìbà ṣẹ, Elédùmarè ọba tẹ́rẹrẹ kárí ayé, ìbà ṣẹ o, ọ̀ràn ọmọ oníṣẹ́ fàyàtì, ìbà ṣẹ, ọba tó lọ kọrin kése, ìbà ṣẹ. Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé o, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé o, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé, kò má sọ́ba mìíràn lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, kò má sọ́ba mìíràn lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, Elédùmarè, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé o, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé o, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé, kò má sọ́ba mìíràn lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, kò má sọ́ba mìíràn lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, Elédùmarè o. Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé o, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé o, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé, kò má sọ́ba mìíràn lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, kò má sọ́ba mìíràn lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, Elédùmarè o, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé. Ojúmọ́ ire, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà fún gbogbo wa nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ mi. Mo ṣe Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ o, mo ṣògbó atọ́ yín o. Grand rising to a beautiful day. Ojúmọ́ àlàáfíà, ojúmọ́ ìgbéga, ojúmọ́ ìlọsíwájú òun ló jẹ́ fún wa lénìí o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Grand rising to a beautiful day. It's a day of greatness, of peace, of progress and of prosperity. Ojúmọ́ ọlá òun ló jẹ́ fún wa o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ. Dr. Yomi, thank you so much. Jane Juma, Eshegone, thank you for joining this morning. A tún ti wá sínú ẹ̀kọ́ Ifá mi lénìí. Ìní ni a tún ti ń gbé ẹ̀kọ́ Ifá mi yẹ̀wò lénìí. Ogbó atọ́ yín o, mo ṣògbó atọ́ yín o. Ogbó atọ́. Ogbó ẹ̀dùn, ogbó alàwòrò ló tù fẹ̀ fún gbogbo ọmọlé Ajíbọ́lá. Mo ṣe gbó atọ́ àsúre ìròyìn fún gbogbo ọmọ awo. Grand rising to another beautiful day. It's another episode. Today is episode 19 of Ashe for today. And this is where we delve into the teachings of Ifá every morning to listen to what Olódùmarè has to say to us, because Ifá is the words of Olódùmarè. Ifá is the voice of Olódùmarè. We have come to get directions into our day, into our life, because Ifá is the GPS of life. Ifá ni afinimọ̀nà ọmọ aráyé. We have come to repair our destiny, to fix the part of our lives that need mending, because Ifá ni atórí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe. We have come to Olódùmarè to turn the part of our life that seems like pain, that seems like uneasiness and challenging, to turn it to light, to turn it to life, to turn it to joy, because Ifá is the one that gives us joy. Ifá ni òun ló ń fún wa ní ayọ̀. Ifá ló ń fún wa ní ìmọ̀. Ifá ló ń fún wa ní òye. Ifá is the one that guides us. Ifá is the voice of Olódùmarè. Ifá is the GPS of life. Afinimọ̀nà ọmọ aráyé. Ifá is atórí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe, the one that fixes the head or the destiny or the life and the path of someone that needs fixing. Keep tapping on your screen. Those of you on YouTube, on TikTok, we are about 40 people on this live streaming at the moment. And if we power tap, we will get to 10K in no time. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Wọ́n ní Ifá ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni dayọ̀, Ifá ni a sọ̀rọ̀ dayọ̀. Ifá is the one that turns our situation into joy, into peace and abundance. So who else or what better instrument or words or wisdom to approach if not Ifá? And that is why we do this every morning. 6 a.m. Nigerian time, 12 midnight EST, and then 9 p.m. on the PST. Those of you in UK and Ghana, it will be 5 a.m. every morning. We delve into the Odù Ifá for the day. There are 256 of those Odù, and each one has several essays under them. In fact, it is known that they have about 400 essays. We are still trying to put everything together because centuries ago, they were only orally translated, right? So now we are putting them together in written text, easy for us to access, to read, to listen, and to understand. Mushi Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ. The Odù Ifá for today is Odù Ifá OGBE, Odù Ifá OGBE, Odù Ifá OGBE, àti ọmọ Odù ODI. Odù Ifá OGBE is, the code for Odù Ifá OGBE, thank you, Jane Juma, is 1111 and 1222. OGBE is 1111. ODI is 1222. So combined together, we have Odù Ifá OGBE. Bukola ẹ ṣé o, ajé túnbọ̀ máa bùkún ọlá yín, á máa bùkún ọlá yín, á máa bùkún ajé, ire àti ayọ̀ tó wà nínú ayé yín o, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àṣẹ. Tap on your screen, like, share, repost, and let's get more and more people on this live streaming. Kábíyèsí ọba ayérayé o, kábíyèsí ọba ayérayé, kábíyèsí ọba ayérayé o, kábíyèsí o ọba ayérayé, kò má sọ́ba méjì lẹ́yìn rẹ̀, kò má sọ́ba mìíràn lẹ́yìn yín o, kábíyèsí o, Elédùmarè ọba ayérayé. Wọ́n ní Elédùmarè ní ọba ayérayé, Olódùmarè is the king forever. There is no king like them. Olódùmarè does not have any replicate or any substitute, which is why when people ask, do you mean Olódùmarè is the same thing as God? No. If you read and check and research the history of that deity called God, you would realize that they are nothing close to the description, the majesty, and the greatness of Olódùmarè. Olódùmarè is the divine and supreme being. Yoruba will say Kábíyèsí, meaning that nobody can question them, nobody can ask them, nobody can call them to order and say, ẹ jẹ́ ká tiẹ̀ wo nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ, ẹ jẹ́ ká wo nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe. Rárá o. So we give Olódùmarè all the praise, all the glory, all the honor, all the Iba, which is why when we are starting our Iba, we start with Iba to Olódùmarè. As we delve into another essay for today, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe Iba. Akọ́dá ayé àṣèbà. When I make Iba, just type in the comment section, Iba àṣẹ. We are paying homage to the powers and the authorities that be. So all you have to say is, may our homage be accepted and be stamped with authority. Akọ́dá ayé àṣèbà, àṣèbà àṣẹ̀dá, àṣèbà tí wáyé ọjọ́ o, àṣèbà tí wọ̀ oòrùn. Elédùmarè ọba tẹ́rẹrẹ kárí ayé, àṣèbà, àníkíbà wá ṣe o. Ọ̀ràn ọmọ oníṣẹ́ fàyàtì, àṣèbà, ọba tó lọ kọrin kése, ọba lánàá, ọba lénìí, ọba títí ayérayé, àṣèbà, àṣẹ̀dá, àmẹ̀dá, àwẹ̀dá, àṣẹ̀bà, àṣèbà. Ọba tí ń fọba jẹ, kábíyèsí, kábíyèsí o, Elédùmarè, àṣèbà, àṣèbà, ọba tí ń migbó kìjikìji. Ọba tó fi gbogbo àgbálá ayé yìí tó fi ṣe àpótí ìtìsẹ̀ rẹ̀, àṣèbà, àṣèbà, àṣèbà. Olódùmarè, àṣèbà, àníkíbà wá ṣe o. Ajagunmalé olúwo òde ọ̀run, àṣèbà, olúbíkin ọ̀sán ìbíkin, àṣèbà. Mo ṣèbà ìyá àti bàbá tó ṣọlọ́kọ̀ tó wà mí wá sáyé, àṣèbà, àṣèbà, àníkíbà wá ṣe o. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi ọ̀pàkẹ́ àlàkẹ́, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi òṣèré mọ̀nìgà, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi arógbáṣọ má bòtán, arógbáṣọ má balẹ̀, àṣèbà, àníkíbà wá ṣe. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi olókìkí òru, ẹ̀yin atẹ̀dọ̀jòrò òró, ẹ̀yin apanimáyọ̀dà, àṣèbà. ẹ̀yin ọlọ́mú kan tí ń fún gba ọmọ ọlọ́mú ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ kan tí ń bẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ méjì ìjà, ẹ̀yin abiyamọ òde ọ̀run, abiyamọ ọlọ́jà gbọ́ọ̀rọ̀ ògbẹ́kún ọmọ ìta tí wéré, àṣèbà àníkíbà wá ṣẹ o, àṣèbà orí, àṣèbà ẹlẹ́dàá, mo ṣèbà orí kọ̀ọ̀kan tó péjọ síbí lẹ́ni, àníkíbà wá ṣẹ o, gbogbo lọ́balọ́ba níjòyè níjòyè, ẹ̀yin kábíyèsí aláṣẹ èkejì òòṣà, àṣèbà àníkíbà wá ṣẹ o, mo ṣèbà onílé, mo ṣèbà Ajíbọ́lá mi ògbódò ọ̀rà, mo ṣèbà Bẹ̀ní ìyá mi, mo ní kíbà mi ṣẹ o, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ onílé mo ṣèbà látòrí olúwo bó sórí àwọn àbíyè dórí balógun àti lísà àtàpènà, gbogbo yín la ṣèbà fún o, àníkíbà wá ṣẹ. Àwọn òrìṣà tá à ń ṣọ̀sẹ̀ fún lẹ́ni, àṣèbà àníkíbà wá ṣẹ o, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ifá, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ṣàngó, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ifá, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Olókun, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ajé, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ọ̀sanyìn, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Èṣù, gbogbo àwọn òrìṣà tá à ń ṣe ọ̀sẹ̀ fún lẹ́ni, àníkọ́ gbà, àníkọ́ lọ́sẹ̀ ó gbà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, kọ́ má dá sí wa lára o, àṣeyé ìpa Ifá o, àṣeyé ìpa òòṣà, àṣeyé ìpa, àṣe ìbàfẹ́ṣù, àṣebàfẹ́ṣù, èṣù láàlú ògiri òkú láàróyè, wọn ní láàróyè ń sun, ẹlẹ́kùn ń sunkún láàróyè ń sùn jẹ, ẹlẹ́kùn ń ṣunú láàróyè ń sun mí, àṣebà èṣù o, olókun ọlọ́sà, àṣebà, ajé ọmọ olókun, ajé ọmọ ọlọ́sà, àṣebà, lórígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáláyé níbi tó fi ń pe ajé, àṣebà àníkíbà wá ṣẹ, gbogbo àwa tá a nífá lọ́wọ́ tá à ń ṣọ̀sẹ̀ fún fáwa lẹ́nu, àníkọ́lọ́sẹ̀ ó gbà ó, kíbà wá ṣẹ. A tún ti wá bọ́ sínú ẹ̀kọ́ Ifá mi lẹ́nu, Odù Ifá OGBE òdì, òun la fẹ́ máa gbé yẹ̀wò. Ọ̀rúnmìlà tí ń ṣí òrìṣà fún ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti òye, a ní kẹ́ ẹ fún wa lọ́gbọ́n, kẹ́ ẹ fún wa nímọ̀, kẹ́ ẹ fún wa lóye tiwa náà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, kí gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń kọ́, gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń gbọ́ kó wọnú etí wa ọ̀tún, kó má gba tòsì jáde o, kó dé inú wa, kó dodindi, kó darí wa síbi tí ire wà, kó darí wa síbi tọ́lá wà, kó gbé ẹsẹ̀ wa débi tí orí wa ń lọ, ká má ṣìnà nílé ayé tá a wà yìí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní Ifá ni afinimọ̀nà, kí Odù Ifá ẹ̀mí kó fọ̀nà mọ èmi àti yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní Ifá la torí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe, kí Odù Ifá tá a fẹ́ kà lẹ́nu kó tún orí wa ṣe tilé tọmọ tẹbí tará tiṣẹ́ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ká má ṣe lásán àti jí lówùúrọ̀ yìí báyìí, ká má ṣe lásán, ká má ṣe lásán. Ifá ti gbé àwọn ará iwájú, kífá gbé èmi àti yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, àṣẹ. Ìbá wa ṣẹ ọ, wọ́n ní àdáṣe ní hun mọ́, ìbà ò gbọ́dọ̀ hun ọmọ ènìyàn, èmi àti yín ò dáṣe o, a ti ṣèbà kó má hun wá, káwọn tá a ṣèbà fún kán gbè wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. They said the person that does it alone is the one that struggles along the way and eventually fails. But we have not done it alone this morning. We have called all the orishas, all the ancestors, all the powers that be. We have called Ifá, we have called Olódùmarè into what we are doing today. Because of that, they will combine forces with us and make it a success. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. For everything you hear with your right ear, it will not go out with the left one. It will go into you, direct you into the place of your success. Remember, we say, my blessing is here now, ashe it is done. Our hashtag is what? My blessing is here now, ashe it is done. If our blessings is here now, then we get the directions of the Odù of Ifá into where our blessings for the day is. Ashe. Let's head over to TikTok and see what the flash goal for today is. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for tapping. You are the reason that we keep showing up today and moving on to, greater heights in this. So there will be 23 gifters to send love you so much. The gift for today is love you so much. Wow, I love you guys so much too. 23 different people to send the gift love you so much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni o, Jane Juma, I love you too. Àwọn òrìṣà love you. Àwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ wọ́n á fi ìfẹ́, wọ́n á fi mọ̀ yín. Ẹsẹ̀ yín á gbé yín débi tí ìfẹ́ tòótọ́ àti ìfẹ́ gidi wà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwọn tó máa fẹ́ yín tọkàntọkàn, tó máa fẹ́ yín dénúdénú làwọn aláṣẹkù máa gbé síwájú gbogbo wa, tí wọ́n máa gbé wa, tí wọ́n máa fi yípo wa, tó máa fi gbè wá ní ilé ayé tá wà yìí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. As you send in your gift of love me, the Orishas will express love to you in ways that you have never experienced it before. People that will love you with their heart and with their face. Those that love you to your face and deep inside they are thinking something else. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, your Ori will take you far away from them. We've had how many people? 5 people out of 23. So we need 18 more people to send in the love you so much gift to meet that life goal. Eshe Goni. So Odù Ifá OGBE ODI is the Odù Ifá we'll be reading, going through today. Odù Ifá OGBE ODI. Odù Ifá OGBE ODI that we are reading today is from the sacred text of Ifá, put together by me, Iyanifa Ewa, on behalf of Ifá College, alongside the other 40 elders that we have running this team and this identity. Ginger, thank you for that gift. But we have a flash goal, and it is the love you so much. Please send in that particular gift. Onyikon Esheo, thank you for that. But the flash goal is love you so much. Check in the gift gallery and help us meet our flash goal. Eshe Pupo. We are reading from the manuscript of the sacred text of Ifá, put together by me, yes, I said that earlier, on behalf of Ifá College. And this is not just another text of the Odù Ifá, no. This combines the ancient Yoruba rendering of that essay, translated into modern day English that a lot of us can understand. Osarere, I thank you for that gift. And then it is followed by the lessons and the blessings of that Odù, and the ways to apply that Odù Ifá to different aspects of your life. Ginger Eshe Gonyo, as you help us meet our gifts, the ancestors will work with you to meet every goal in your life positively and easily. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. And then it ends with the Iwure, the prayer in that essay. If you have not pre-ordered this particular sacred text of Ifá, head over to ifacollege.ng, the website ifacollege.ng. Click on the 3 lines of the on the top right corner. It takes you to the menu and you see the sacred text of Ifá where you can pre-order. Samba Eshe Gonyo, Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, Ajé á kún yín lọ́wọ́, ire á wá yín rí, àwọn Aláṣẹkù wọ́n á bá yín ṣe tiyín láṣepé, Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. As you send in your gift, the ancestors are working with each and every one of us. As you are supporting this, they are supporting everything you are doing, because I can't do it alone. Together we need to move this as far and as wide as we can. Kama Eshe Gonyo, the flash goal is love you so much. Larry K, please send in that particular gift. Love you so much. We have a time frame to meet up with that. Eshe Gonyo. Odù Ifá OGBE ODI. Odù Ifá OGBE ODI ni, let's read from Yoruba first, then I will translate to English. Oni wiri OGBE ODI, ọ̀la wiri OGBE ODI. Adífá fún Ọ̀rúnmìlà, bàbá ń ṣawo lọ ìlú ẹranko. Ẹbọ làwo ní kó gbé ṣe, ó gbẹ́bọ níbẹ̀, ó rúbọ. Wọ́n ní ìlú tí Ọ̀rúnmìlà ń rè yìí, ìlú ọ̀dájú ni. Ṣùgbọ́n Ọ̀rúnmìlà yóò pàdé ọ̀rẹ́ kan tí ó ṣàánú rẹ̀. Bàbá gbẹ́bọ níbẹ̀, wọ́n rúbọ. Wọ́n ní Ifá pẹ̀lẹ́ o, ọmọ OGBE ODI tí ń tinú erin bọ́. Let me read that again. Òní wiri OGBE ODI, ọ̀la wiri OGBE ODI. Adífá fún Ọ̀rúnmìlà, bàbá ń ṣawo lọ ìlú lẹ́ranko. Ẹbọ làwo ni wọ́n gbé ṣe, wọ́n gbẹ́bọ níbẹ̀, wọ́n rúbọ. Wọ́n ní ìlú tí Ọ̀rúnmìlà ń rè yìí, ìlú ọ̀dájú ni. Ṣùgbọ́n Ọ̀rúnmìlà yóò pàdé ọ̀rẹ́ kan tí ó ṣàánú rẹ̀. Wọ́n wá padà, wọ́n ní Ifá pẹ̀lẹ́ o, mo sì ẹ́ ní pẹ̀lẹ́, ọmọ OGBE ODI tí ń tinú erin bọ́. Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ o. Let's read that in English. Those of you that are just joining, keep tapping on your screen, keep liking, keep sharing, keep reposting, and help us meet our life goal. The flash goal is the love you so much emoji. Check in the gift gallery. We have about 5 minutes left to meet that flash goal. Eshe Pupo. We have about 5 minutes left. Eshe Pupo. The English translation says, Mo ṣe ogbó atọ́ yín náà sá Ifá ṣẹ́gun, ogbó atọ́ àsúre ìwòrìwò fún. The English translation says, today trembles, OGBE stands firm. Tomorrow trembles, OGBE stands firm. Ifa was cast for Orunmila, the father who went to establish Ifa in the town where animals are citizens. Sacrifice was what Awo was told to perform. He heard and he performed. He performed the sacrifice with peace and with sincerity. Behold, the child of OGBE has come forth from within the elephant. They said, behold, the child of ODI has come forth from within the elephant. Sounds very interesting. Orunmila was the one that this Odù Ifá was given to. Orunmila la dá Ifá yìí fún. Orunmila the Òrìṣà of wisdom, of knowledge, understanding. Orunmila the Òrìṣà that Olódùmarè gave Ifá to come and establish it on earth. So if you read through different Ifá, Orunmila traveled from one place to another, taking Ifá there to establish Ifá there. Olo ṣawo níbẹ̀ to establish Ifá there, to raise a community of Babalawos there. Now, for every time that Orunmila was going, these are the lessons. I hope you are noting them and writing them down. For every time that Orunmila was going to a new place, he will go to his Babalawo to find out. Kelvin Eshegoni, thank you so much. 7 people, so we have how many people? 7 minus 23. Meloloku ye aku 16 and we need 16 more people to help us meet that life goal. Every time Orunmila was going to a new place, he will go and make a divination to ask, this new place I'm going to, what is happening there? How does it look like? What am I supposed to expect? What are the instructions? What are the ebo and the etutu to make? Now, I need you to note something. The life path of Orunmila, his destiny, what Orunmila came to this earth to do was to establish Awo in different places. Didon, thank you so much for that gift. But the life goal is the love you so much emoji. Please check in the gift gallery and help us send that particular gift within the time frame that we have. Click on the plus sign to follow, like, share, and repost. Orunmila's purpose on earth was to establish Ifa. He already knew that. Olódùmarè sent Orunmila to go to every part of the world, every part of life, to animals, to humans, to things that we consider non-living. Black Zets, Eshegonio, thank you for that gift. Ajé akunyin lọ́wọ́, ìlọ́po òun lajé máa fi ṣe fún yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Orunmila already knew what his purpose is. And he decided to go and fulfill that purpose. But for every time that he went, he had to ask for instruction. Akim, thank you for that gift. Ajay would increase it, Ajay will multiply it and return it back to you in multiple folds. Lashe Edumare. Our gift goal is love you so much. Please go into the gift gallery and check and send that in. We have less than 5 minutes to meet that goal. Once we meet that live goal, the algorithm will push this live streaming to more and more people. So we are doing this together. Eshe Gonyo, Akim Kings, Eshe, help us meet that goal. Someone says, can you explain things about Ifa? Listen to what we are explaining. That's what we are explaining. The things about Ifa. Pay attention to what we are doing. We are explaining the same question you are asking. But before Orunmila goes to any new place, he would always ask Ifa, where am I going to? This next place, what are the instructions there? Now, what is that telling us? Every step you are taking, even when you know that this is what you are supposed to be doing, you have done your itefa, you have already established your purpose in life, you already know what you are supposed to do. What you are supposed to do is divided into different places and different things. Now, that thing you are supposed to do, as you take every step along it in progress, you still need to find out from Ifa, what are the things that surround that thing I'm supposed to do? And that is the wisdom Orunmila showed to us. That was how Orunmila was able to successfully move Ifa to the different paths that was established and to teach people to constantly teach others. There is something that is worthy of note here. Remember that every information and knowledge about Ifa that we have today was orally translated. And the first being to say it orally to other people was Orunmila. That entire wisdom, it was Orunmila that was giving it from person to person. Now, imagine how effectively Orunmila was able to fulfill his own destiny in life. Why? Despite the fact that he received the general instruction of his destiny. This is your Odù. This is what you are here to do. At every point in life, Orunmila still kept asking questions. Let's take this to a physical example. Now, imagine that I have been given a call to start Ifa College, like we're doing right now. There are different arms of Ifa College. We have teachings for kids, we have this live streaming, we have the books, the publications, we have the business and finance teachings, different aspects of it. But before I take any step into any new aspect of it, do you know the first thing I do? The first thing I do is ask Elédùmarè, where is the next step? What are the things to know here? What are the things to note here? We've had 9 gifters for the love you so much emoji. We need what is it called, 14 more people, and we have just 3 minutes left. Wumzi, the gift goal is love you so much. Please send in that one. SOBJ or SBOJ, I can't remember what your name is, but you sent in a gift and we are super grateful. Kelvin Eshegoni, Didon Eshegoni, we need 13 more people for that live goal. Thank you so much. Wumzi Eshegoni, Adupe Eshe Adupe. So for every step, every new part of Ifa College that I'm taking, that I'm stepping into, I need to ask, how do I do this part? How do I step this part? Who are the people that Elédùmarè is sending this particular knowledge to? How are they going to receive it? What are the problems they have? Elédùmarè will give through Ifa the guidance on that part. Eshegoni Adupe Ajiafikun Ilowo ni Ilopo Lashe Edumare. We have gone halfway in our goals. Eminem, thank you so much for joining us on that live goal. We need 11 more people, 11 more different people. We have 78 people on this live streaming. We need 11 more different people within the next 2 minutes to help meet that live goal. Eshegoni Ọba Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, olórí ló ń pè ní ọba, ní gbogbo ibi tẹ́ ẹ bá gbẹ́sẹ̀ dé, orí Èdùmàrè á máa fi yín ṣe. Orí tí Èdùmàrè ti fi ṣe orí ọlá fún yín kò ní padà sẹ́yìn o. The oracle, our life goal is love you so much emoji. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. So that is the way you should also replicate it in your own life. Dr. Ige, mo ṣe ogbó atọ́ yín o. That is the way you should also replicate it in your own life. Every step of the way, ask for instructions. Ifa is not tired of listening to you. Ifa is not tired of answering our questions. You are the one that is not speaking up. Some of you will say, is this one even necessary? Do I have to ask? Is it everything we will ask Ifa? The question I am asking is it everything that you want to succeed in? Is it everything you want to go on the right path? Or is there some areas of your life where you just want to make mistakes and gamble? No. So as long as you don't want to make mistakes and gamble in areas of your life, ask Ifa. For those of you that have been in my DM making consultations every step of the way, I don't know if I've ever announced this, but those that have been with me for years already know this. You can do your consultation, your Ifa divination as a one-time thing. You can just come today to say, oh, I need a divination concerning XYZ. We do it for you. You get the instructions, do your Ebo and your Etutu, and off you go. Yes. But there are other people that want to do their divination regularly. Like you want to do your divination on a monthly basis or quarterly basis, or you want to do it for your family. We have different packages for that, okay, to make it easy for you. So I have clients who pay for the whole year. They pay for Ifa divination to be done for them every month of the whole year. Some of them pay for 6 months, some of them pay for 3 months. So at the beginning towards the end of the month, I would add their name to the list, make a divination for them. Ifa, what direction should they go to this month? What are the things they are supposed to take note of this month? What are the instructions for this month? Okay, now in that way, you are planning your life ahead. You are planning your year ahead, your month ahead, your day ahead. We also have family packages for Ifa divination. You are a husband, you have a wife, you have kids, you are a mom, you have children, you are a firstborn and you have siblings, all of you are still single. You can book for an Ifa divination in a package that will be done for members of your family together, because you understand that whatever decision or indecision that those members of your family take is still coming back to affect you. So you want to know ahead, are they doing the right thing? Are they going the right way? Even if they are not open to Ifa, most of my clients, when they make divination for their spouses or their siblings or children, family members that are not inclined to Ifa, they will just tell them, I had a dream. One pastor said this, so if there are people that are of Christian origin or Christian background, one pastor said this, one Afa said this, for those that are on the Islam side, they give them the information the way they know they work, they would receive it and accept it. The most important thing is that you are giving them this information. They are finding it out, they are knowing it, they are adhering to it, and life is getting better for them, which in turn puts you at peace, saves you a lot of stress. But if you are the only one that is following this path and everybody around you is going haywire, they are going back and forth, at those moments where they are stuck, you are still likely to be the one they will come to say, please help us fix it. So before it gets to that point, book a package consultation. If you're a couple, there is a package for couples, which means that it is less than if you guys are doing your divination individually. So take, for instance, divination is like, say, $50 per person. If you are coming as a couple, you will probably have to pay like 70. If you are coming as a family of 4, you will probably have to pay like 100. If you are booking for 1 year in advance, instead of paying 50 times 12, which will be 600, right? You will probably be paying 300 or 400, just to make it easy for us to plan our lives ahead. That way you are covered. That way you have instruction. You have made plans for the instruction. You are intentional about the quality of your life. If Orunmila did it, then I wonder why we are not taking that seriously. Somebody dropped a comment a while ago. I had the mind of responding to the person. Let me see. Person was talking about Orunmila. Even Olodumare, Iyami, and all the Orishas consulted Ifa. Yes. Iyami and all the Orishas consulted Ifa. Olodumare did not consult Ifa. Olodumare is... Ifa is the voice of Olodumare. Okay. Olodumare is the one that owns the knowledge that is called Ifa. So every Orisha, àwọn Iyami, àwọn Orunmole, every one of them still consulted with Ifa. Why? Because Ifa is the voice and the words of Olodumare. So Orunmila did the same thing here. Now let's listen. There's a backstory to this, because you are wondering, Orunmila went to the country or the community of animals to establish Ifa there. And then we just jumped to 10 years later. So what did they say 2 years later or 10 years later? It says, behold, the child of OGBE that has come forth from within the elephant. They said, wọ́n ṣe Ifá pẹ̀lẹ́ ọmọ OGBE òdì tó tinú erin bọ́. How did Orunmila go from going to the community of animals, the animal kingdom, to make Ifa for them? How did we now get to somebody is coming out of the elephant? Now let's read the backstory, the Itan. I will tell you that story in Yoruba, then we'll say it in English. Ìgbà tí Orunmila ń ṣàwo lọ sí ìlú àwọn ẹranko. Ifá sọ fún pé ìlú tó ń lọ yìí, ìlú ọ̀dájú ni, àmọ́ ó máa ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan tó máa ṣàánú ẹ̀. Ìgbà tó Orunmila débẹ̀, wọ́n ti sọ fún Orunmila pé ìlú ọ̀dájú ló ń lọ o. Hold up, I will translate to English. Wọ́n ti sọ fún Orunmila pé ìlú ọ̀dájú ló ń lọ. Ìgbà tó débẹ̀, wọ́n ní nílùú yìí o, ní kéèyàn má wá síbí o, ní kán má ṣiṣẹ́ níbí o, ní kán má lérè níbí o, àmọ́ iṣẹ́ àtèrè tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣe ibi lẹ máa fi sí, ní mú lọ síbì kankan. Ẹ mọ bó ṣe máa ń sọ pé owó Èkó ló ń gbé. Èkó ò ní kó o má lówó, Èkó ò ní kó o má ṣiṣẹ́, àmọ́ wọ́n ní owó Èkó ló ń gbé, Èkó náà ló sì máa gbà. We don't know how far that is true in experience, but for those of you there in ìrìnàjò wá sílùú Èkó, you need to have that at the back of your mind. Pé wọ́n ti sọ pé owó Èkó ló ń gbé o, tó o bá ti fẹ́ kéko gba owó tó fún ẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹ, you have to apply wisdom. So ìgbà t'Ọ̀rúnmìlà débẹ̀, ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣiṣẹ́, ó ń ṣiṣẹ́, ó ń kọ́ wọn nífá. Àwọn èèyàn ń wá, Ọ̀rúnmìlà ń kọ́ wọn, ó ń tẹfá fún wọn, ó ń dáfá fún wọn, wọ́n ń fún lówó, ó ń wò wọ́n sàn, ó ń fún wọn légbò, ó ń fún wọn ní ewé, ara wọn ń yá, wọ́n ń fún Ọ̀rúnmìlà lówó, wọ́n ń fún lówó. Ọ̀rúnmìlà wá kó oríṣiríṣi jọ. Ìgbà tó wá dọjọ́ tó máa lọ, wọ́n ní Ọ̀rúnmìlà sọ pé òun máa lọ níjọ́ 14 o, òṣùpá kẹjọ ló máa lọ, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ dènà dé, torí gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó ṣe yẹn kò lè kó lọ, kò sẹ́ni tó ń kó nǹkan kan kúrò ń bí báyìí. Ọ̀rúnmìlà dẹ̀ ti ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan, erin is the elephant. Wọ́n ti jìjọ ń ṣe wọléwọ̀de. Erin ti ń ṣe dáadáa s'Ọ̀rúnmìlà, Ọ̀rúnmìlà náà ń ṣe dáadáa sí erin. Ọ̀rúnmìlà dẹ̀ rántí Ifá tó dá fún pé ó máa pàdé ọ̀rẹ́ kan níbẹ̀ tó máa ṣàánú ẹ̀. Lọ́ṣàjìjọ ń ṣe wọléwọ̀de, gbogbo nǹkan ń da, gbogbo nǹkan ń tù, ó ń tùbà, ó ń tùṣẹ. Ìgbà tó wá dijọ́ tí Ọ̀rúnmìlà máa lọ, erin wá sọ fún erin ní, a máa dá ọgbọ́n kan ni o, torí kò sẹ́ni tó kóre kúrò nílùú yìí. Ọgbọ́n tá a máa dá ni pé ṣé orí bẹ́mi ṣe tóbi tó yìí, ẹ mọ bí erin ṣe tóbi tó, gbogbo nǹkan tó ní, gbogbo ire tó ní, mọ́tò ló rà níbí o, ilé ló rà níbí o, owó ni o, ọmọ ni o, aya ni, ṣáà kó gbogbo ẹ̀ sínú mi. Erin wá lanu, ó gbé gbogbo ẹ̀mí. Ọ̀rúnmìlà òun gan fúnra rẹ̀, erin gbé mì. Lerin bá jáde síta lọ ní, erin gan ló tún lọ sọ fáwọn tó kù pé Ọ̀rúnmìlà lòun máa kúrò lénìí, èní ni ó yá gbogbo yín ẹ lọ dènà dé, kò síbi tó máa gbà jáde. Erin wá tẹ̀lé wọn lọ sí ojú ìlú pé ẹ ṣí fọ́nrán ìlú yìí o, ẹ jẹ́ ká jáde síta, ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró síbẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ibi tó máa gbà lọ. Ló bá dúró síbẹ̀. Erin wà ń bẹ̀, ẹ rántí pé inú erin l'Ọ̀rúnmìlà àti gbogbo nǹkan tó ní, gbogbo nǹkan ajé àtòhun ní ibẹ̀ ló kó sí. Ló bá rìn jáde ni. Lerin bá lọ pé ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ wo ibi tó Ọ̀rúnmìlà yìí lọ, ṣó gòkè lọ ni, ṣó fò jáde ni. Erin bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jáde, ó ń lọ nílùú, ó ń lọ, ó ń lọ, ó ń lọ. Ìgbà tó ti súnmọ́ ẹ̀yìn odi dáadáa, ló bá da gbogbo nǹkan tó kó sínú, ó bá dà sílẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ ló ti wá sọ fún wa pé ọmọ OGBE òdì tó ti inú erin bọ́. Erin wá ya Ọ̀rúnmìlà àti gbogbo ore tó ní, ó yà wọ́n bí ìgbẹ́ síta. Ló wá sọ fún Ọ̀rúnmìlà pé má lọ, má wẹ̀yìn wo, kó tó di pọ́ máa dé bí kó máa lọ, kó máa lọ. Ọ̀rúnmìlà wá kó gbogbo nǹkan tó ní, ìyàwó tó fẹ́ síbẹ̀, ọmọ tó ní síbẹ̀, ire ajé, ire owó, ire ọlá, b'Ọ̀rúnmìlà ṣe kó lọ nìyẹn. Lerin bá padà wá sílùú ló ní gbogbo bí tí mo rìn délé ní mi ò tí ì r'Ọ̀rúnmìlà o. Lọ ní ṣé Ọ̀rúnmìlà dẹyẹ ṣó fò lọ ni, ṣó da fẹ́fẹ́ ló fò lọ ni, bọ́ọ̀ ṣe r'Ọ̀rúnmìlà nìyẹn, b'Ọ̀rúnmìlà ṣe kó ire ẹ̀ lọ nìyẹn. Now let's translate that into English. Ọ̀rúnmìlà once journeyed to ìlú ẹranko, the kingdom of the animals. And Ifá said those people are very desperate people. Ọ̀dájú èèyàn ni wọ́n, they don't have mercy. Now, why did Ifá describe them like that? In that land, they do not forbid outsiders from working or thriving, but they make sure that no visitor ever left with blessings and achievements. Whatever it is you want to do in their community, do it. You want to set up a company, set it up. You want to marry and have children, do it. You want to build offices, do it. You want to get a degree, get it. Whatever you want to do, do it. But you cannot leave this community with it. It has to stay here and it has to be here. When Ifá divination was done and Ọ̀rúnmìlà was told the type of people that he was going to meet, Ọ̀rúnmìlà asked babaláwo, báwo la ṣe máa ṣe? Báwo la ṣe máa lọ dáfá níbì kan tá máa lọ fi Ifá tẹ̀ níbì kan tá à ní lè kórè lọ? How can I go somewhere and work so hard, establish Ifá there, do everything and not be able to take away my blessings? May we not go abroad, go overseas, go to other places and work with our diligence and not be able to take it home, which is the ìwúre that I make for people that are abroad. My ìwúre, I mention it almost every time I'm making ìwúre that bó ṣe lọ ló ṣe bọ̀, Olódùmarè ò ní fi ṣe tiwa o. Going empty-handed and coming back to your source empty-handed, may Olódùmarè not let that be our portion. There are places that do it. When a Yoruba person calls somebody ẹranko, When Yoruba calls somebody an animal, please comment section, what do they mean? When Yoruba calls somebody ẹranko, is it a good way of describing somebody or a negative way of describing someone? Is it a blessing or ìdàkejì ẹ̀? When people are described in Yoruba as ẹranko, animals, what does it mean? What does it connote? It's a negative thing. It is a negative thing. Ìlú àwọn ẹranko yìí, that community is negative to humans, negative to anything that is not like them. Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ sà. Ọmọ Olúwa lórí YouTube, ẹ ṣé o. Dr. Yomi, ẹ ṣé, is a negative way. Ọ̀rúnmìlà was going to the land that people considered negative, human considered negative. Efe Wealth, thank you for that. Jane Juma, thank you. But Ifá had to be established there. That's where Ifá was saying, that's where Elédùmarè was sending Ọ̀rúnmìlà to. He had to go there, despite the negative things that they heard, but he needed instruction. So he was describing here, in that land, they don't forbid outsiders from working or thriving, but they make sure that no visitors ever left with blessings and achievements. Some of you, what you are experiencing in life is the generational problem that your family is dealing with. It's not that you people will not work. They allow you to work, they allow you to build businesses, to marry, to have children, but at some certain points in the history of that family, it's a recurrent thing. Those things start to go down. Those things start to go down. They literally lose everything. Now, for some people, it might be a physical location. For other people, it is a mental and a psychological thing. Irrespective of the location they are, watch the pattern in their family, the pattern in their history. People start working, they make wealth. Once they get to age 40, 45, something just happens, and they are never able to recover again. Ọ̀rúnmìlà was about to face that kind of situation. People that have gone to Ìlú Ẹranko has constantly faced that type of situation. No, now where is Ìlú Ẹranko for you? Is it a physical location? Is it a mental location? Is it an age range, a life age, a lifeline that you get to, that you start to experience that? Is it the kind of business you are doing? You make progress in your business, everything goes. There is proof that you are hardworking, smart working, and you can see results. But it just does not stay. Something just takes it away. It just vanishes. That's the experience of some people. Now, let's continue. They made sure that no visitor left with any blessing. Everyone departed empty-handed, no matter how hard they have worked. No matter how hard they have worked. This is the time when I tell you people that when you see people in life who are not thriving as much as you, Yínká Ayéfẹ́lẹ́ má pe ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ ní, má pe lọ́lẹ̀, nítorí pé owó ti jí sí wọ lọ́wọ́, ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ ṣì ń rùn pa, ó ṣì ń tiraka, ó ń pe lọ́lẹ̀. Because you see people that are not thriving in life, you are looking at them and you are saying that you are not hardworking enough, you are not focused enough. You don't understand that this life is more spiritual than physical. When you meet people in that scenario, do not look down on them and make them feel like life is not worth it. Guide them and direct them to an Ifá priestess. Iyanifa Ewa is always here. On TikTok, Ifá College, on YouTube, Iyanifa Ewa TV, WhatsApp is there, the website, ifacollege.ng is there, Instagram is there, Ifá College, Facebook is there. Direct them to where they can get knowledge. That's the least you can do as a fellow human being. Because you understand, you have wisdom now that it's not everybody that is going through stuff that is just lazy and is just not smart enough. No, there are some fundamental situations. Some people are thriving right now in the land of Ẹranko, but when it is time to gather that proceed, they are not allowed to take it anywhere. Imagine working and building mansions somewhere. Imagine working as an employee and you have worked for that company, different departments. When it is about 2 weeks, 2 months, 1 year to get your entitlement. Something now happens. Somebody lies against you at work. There's a woman at work that you guys have been very friendly, or she just cooks up a story against you one morning. And then everything you have worked for, nothing that you are entitled to was given to you. This is real life situation. That was what Orunmila was about to face. Ifá told them to make Ebo, and Ifá gave instructions. A lot of these things are more than meets the eye. Orunmila asked before he went there. Now, unfortunately, you did not ask before you started that job. You did not make a divination before you traveled to that country. You did not make a divination before you started that business. Some of you have legit, I've seen, I can't count the number of clients that have come to me saying they used to do well. I mean, really, really well before they got married. They've been dating this person. No, it's not that they met the person yesterday and married today. They've been dating and everything is fine. But the moment they tie that knot called wedding, everything that could go wrong started to go wrong. That is their own ìlú ẹranko. Ìlú ẹranko tí wọ́n nìyẹn. That's their own experience of this Odù. So unfortunately, you did not make a divination when you were going into that marriage. Now that you know, the best time to have done it was the day you started. The next best time is today. The next best time is now. Send a message to the WhatsApp number that is showing on your screen. Iyanifa, this country that I am, this career that I'm doing, this business that I'm doing, this relationship that I'm in, ṣé kò ń ṣe ìlú ẹranko ṣá? Kéèyàn má ṣiṣẹ́ títí kó má lè rí nǹkan kan, rí èrè kankan fi hàn níbẹ̀. K'Elédùmarè má ṣe tiwa bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Àwa tá a ṣiṣẹ́ la máa jókòó la máa jẹ o. Wọn ò ní lé wa ń di ẹrù wa o. Some of you have struggled with a man, struggled with a woman. You have built business partnership, relationship. You have put in productive part of your life, 20 years of your life into a relationship, into a partnership, into a marriage, into a friendship. Then at the point when the person has now blown, like my people will say, when success has come, that's when they look at you and they say, no, you are not worth it. I don't like the way your hair is, your face is too dark, you are too short, you are too fat, you are too thin, you are too yellow, you don't speak good English, you are not eloquent. I remember what you did 4 years ago. Hey, auntie. I'm not saying that marriage or that partnership has to work, but the effort you have put into it, you cannot live without it. Elédùmarè did not design life to be like that. You are not my spec, Abi. Elédùmarè, I'm not saying that you have to be their spec by force, but the 20 years that you have put into believing that it will be good, you have to get your benefit for it. So even if they say they are done with you, Ifá beg gba nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ tọ́ ẹ kúrò, because it is your time. You could have put that time into something else. You could have grown something else with that time. You could have put something else into that time. So as you are going in right now into whatever relationship or marriage, you people should sit down and be talking about it. If in any event XYZ happen and I'm no longer your spec and you no longer love me and I no longer love you, what is going to happen to all the resources and the time and everything we have spent together? I remember sometimes last year I was dating a guy who was also in training to become a babalawo. And I told the guy, I said, before I can get married to you, I'm going to sign a prenup. Oh, it's not a Yoruba thing. It is not a thing. When people sign those things, you are already planning for divorce. I say, Uncle, look at my face. Do you know how old I am? I'm over 40. Do you know how long I've been building this financial empire, this name and this brand and everything that I have? Officially, it's been 25 years. I will not protect. I have children. Even if I don't love myself, I'm going to protect this thing that I have built because of my children. And that was his reason for saying, I don't think you love me. I think you love money more than you love me. I love my children more than I love you. Ìyẹn ti ṣọ́ọ̀jù. Wisdom will direct you into protecting that. Imagine that somebody said they are not going ahead with you because you want to sign a prenup to protect your property that you acquired before you met them, that they were not a part of building. That is already enough to tell you that you cannot do life with that kind of person. So as you are entering into partnership, particularly any form of partnership, business partnership, marriage, friendship, even if it's your siblings you are going into partnership with, even if it is your parents, the wisdom of Ifa says there can be a situation where they will not want to allow you to live with everything you have brought. Oh no, I trust them. Do you trust yourself? No, look at me. A couple of years ago, over a decade ago, I was an assistant pastor in one of the largest thriving churches, black-owned churches in the world. When you are speaking about Christ Embassy, their influence in the world is not a small feat. If anybody told me that time that I would be on live streaming, waking up at 6 a.m. to talk about Ifa, to carry Kini and be saying, Àbọrú, Àbọyè, look at the person like, have sense now. Have sense. Look at me here today. Then you are now saying you trust another human being to be the same yesterday, today, and forever. Olódùmarè is the only one that is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Nobody is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Even you. So you are going into a partnership with someone. You are going into a new place. Find out from Ifa, what is that place going to look like for me? I know this person, I trust them, I've made my research about them, but please, how do I guide myself from unforeseen circumstances? Because I don't know what it's going to look like. As Ifa is guiding you spiritually, guide yourself legally. People of color, let us normalize asking for legal opinion in any form of partnership we are going to. And we are online today. There are so many lawyers, legal firms that are giving real life instructions and guidelines, even if you cannot afford to pay for the services of a lawyer. Find out, I beg of you, so that you will not be trapped in the situation of Ìlú àwọn ẹranko. Remember that Ifa says here, he says that that kingdom does not forbid people from working and thriving. No. That relationship is not going to forbid you from working and thriving, but they make sure that no visitor ever left with blessings and achievements. Anyway, let's continue. Everyone departed empty-handed, no matter how hard they worked. Before embarking on his journey, Ọ̀rúnmìlà was warned about the ways of these animals. Before you embark on that journey, Ifa will warn you on the ways of the people and the thing that you are going to do. Ifa will warn you. Ifa has the instructions. Ifa knows everything. The voice of Olódùmarè is Ifa. Olódùmarè is the one that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in it, from the beginning to the end, and everything in between it. Is that not the being you are supposed to go to ask, to say you are the one that created Femi Johnson, and are falling in love with Femi Johnson and Olódùmarè? You are the one that created Femi Johnson. You are the one that knows the kind of spirits that he contains. I don't know his background. I've done my own check, but it is still going to be limited. Your checks are still going to be limited. Then you come to Ifa. If you come to me as an Iyanifa, I would ask you, send me your details. Send me the details of that person you are going into partnership with. Whether it's married, whether it's business, whether it's career, whatever it is. Even the job you want to pick. The location you want to go to. The location you want to go to. Let's find out. Then Ifa will give you instructions. And those instructions, don't forget it at that moment we have said it. Some of you, you will use it to eat. You will forget everything there. Ifa said he's a good man, but Ifa warned you that don't allow third party. Be careful of the people that you people talk to yourself about. Beware of XYZ. The only thing you heard is he's a good man. Gara, 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 gara. You have started to carry your salary to fry dodo for him every weekend. You have gone there to become laundromat. You are washing clothes. Nobody is asking you not to do that. But remember the instruction Ifa gave to you. Ifa says this man is very stubborn. Ifa says when it comes to finances, this man does not really have sense like that. So know how you will manage your finances when you are with them. But you now go there, my Lord and my Master, my King, this is my salary. Do with it anything that you want. Stop using English language if you want to talk about Yoruba Ifa. What is this one saying? Okay. Joy, stop commenting on content that you don't find helpful. Just use your thumb like this to scroll up. There is a magic that is happening in town. Once you do your phone like this, it will take you to people that are speaking Yoruba Ifa. Don't you see that it sounds very unintelligent of you as an adult? You want what you are looking for, go there and find it. You don't go into a doctor's office and say, why is there no hammer and thread in this place? Shebi, you people say you are doing surgery. You go to the carpentry shed and look for hammer, or the tailor shop and look for thread. You understand? It doesn't sound intelligent when you sound like that. Shegbo, eshepupo. These are the things that people are experiencing. So before you go to those places, you ask questions. You ask questions. Do you understand? Now, what else did he say? He said here that before he embarked on the journey, Ifa warned him. Ifa warned him before he embarked on that journey. Ifa said, these are the things that is likely to happen where you are going to. These are the things that is likely to happen there. Just go there and take to the instructions of what is happening there. Ifa protected Orunmila. If you notice, Ifa did not say that Orunmila should not go. Ifa didn't say, Orunmila, don't go there because of the things that is going to happen. No. Ifa says, you still have to establish Awo there. Onlati Shawo debe. But we will make a way for you so that your experience will not be the same as everyone's own. Autospat TV, Eshegoni Adupe. Theodora, nice to see you. Omoluwa, I know, right? Eshegoni, thank you so much. Let me acknowledge somebody else again. Rena Living Life, thank you for that compliment, Adupe. So if I might not tell you not to go to that place, but it will give you warning. Remember that we say life is two-faced like this. There's this side, there's this side. Working with Olodumare and having blessings does not mean that the only experience you have in life is good. This human life is filled with both sides of the experiences. Ifa is not giving us unrealistic expectations and say, the moment you come to Ifa, everything will just be good. There is no sort thing like that. That is a lie. Religion sold you that. Look around you. How are you doing with it? Your pastors that have sold you that idea, look at the life experiences that they are having. Is it all good? It's always not good. That is human life experience. But Ifa teaches you how to get out of it, how to navigate and avoid it, how to go there and still receive the best out of it. He asked Ifa how he would succeed there and return home with his blessings intact. Ifa instructed him to make Ebo. Orunmila obeyed. He performed the sacrifice and his offering was accepted. Afterwards, Ifa gave a divine instruction. Ifa always gives an instruction. Ifa is an embodiment of knowledge. If the only thing that your Babalawo is focusing on is bring money for Ebo, bring money for Etutu, your Babalawo is just taking into consideration less than half of what Ifa represents. There has to be the instructions and the warnings and the guidelines. Ifa will always speak. So the next time you are going through anything that has to do with Ifa, don't just rush into, please, what is the Ebo? Excuse me, what is the Etutu? What is the Akose of this Ifa? What is the soap, the spiritual work, the ingredients that is attached to this Ifa? That is the only thing a lot of you want to know. Please keep tapping on your screen, keep liking, keep sharing. That's the only thing that a lot of you want to know. The only part of it that you want to know is the part that you want to throw money at. As wonderful and as important, in fact, very important as that part is, Ifa says that there is more than that. The instructions, the knowledge, the warnings, which is why I take my time every morning like this. This is why I take my time every morning like this to teach us, so that we can have the knowledge and the instructions that is in every essay and Odù. Agba Tapa, thank you so much for the compliment. Eshegoni. So what was the instruction Ifa gave? Ifa says, you will meet a friend in that land. He is very grand and huge. Be loyal and faithful to that friend, for he will support and protect you. Through this friend, you will leave that kingdom with all your blessings and achievements. Nothing missing, nothing broken. Omoluwa, yes, the warning is more important. Nothing missing, nothing broken. So Orunmila already knew that, okay, I know the ways of the people that I'm going to meet. They will support you. They will tell you to build, but at the end of the day, they are already looking at how to collect it from you. So when Orunmila got there, he did not lose guard at all. He waited for the only friend Ifa has instructed that he's going to have. And the moment he got there, Ifa has described who that friend is going to be. Antilande Ojumoreo. Ifa has described who that friend is going to be. The moment Orunmila got there and he noticed Erin, the elephant, this is the person Ifa is talking about. And Orunmila stayed there, stayed with them. They became friends. Ifa says Orunmila should be faithful and loyal to that friend. Now, that is the only person Ifa directed Orunmila to. It's not like Orunmila will not be speaking to other people. Oh. Please, those of you on TikTok, we are about 100 and something people on this live streaming. You guys are not tapping on your screen. We still have less than 50k likes in 1 hour. That's not nice now. Emma Shibe Sheto. So, you know, he had this instruction. When he got there, he met other people. Quite all right. But Orunmila already knew that these ones cannot be trusted. It's the same thing. You are going to a new place. You are starting a new career. You are going into a new office. Ademola Eshegoni, you are going into a new office, into a new environment, a new location, starting something new. Ifa says you cannot trust those people there. Don't get there and lose your guard and start to make friends with everybody. This person gave me food yesterday. I have to be, no, be careful. Most of the people really ni ẹranko ni wọ́n. Ilé ayé tá ń gbé ó ti dìlú ẹranko. Most of the people around in this world, animals ni wọ́n. Animals, that's the way you can describe them. Animals ni wọ́n. They don't have sense. Sure, you know, I keep saying it. They don't have, most people don't have sense. So you know how they will tell you that when you are learning how to drive a car and you are on a main road, on a highway, just consider that every other driver does not have sense. You are the only one that has sense. So don't say, but I thought he was supposed to do this. Just expect that he's not going to do it. Wait for him to decide where he's going to go. That's the only way to navigate, especially Lagos traffic, New York traffic. That's the way to navigate it. Oh, so many people, okay. A lot of things that they were battling with before they left their house is the same thing in this life, especially this century as we know it. The people that we have that is inhabiting this world today are so because of that, don't be so quick to, I trust this person, I'm opening up to this person. 2 minutes after you've met them, they are my friend, they are my friend. Do you know the definition of friend? Normalize calling people acquaintances. It's okay. They've not done anything to end friendship, and that's okay. Acquaintance too is a level of life. There is nothing wrong with it. You now sit down with someone, you are telling them about your life history because what? They brought you cake on your birthday. Ọmọ ojú ọ̀rọ̀ lárí. Wọ́n ti gbé cake fún ẹ, wọ́n ti dọ̀rẹ́ ẹ nìyẹn. You now start to talk about your life. You don't know that they are gathering information about you. You don't know they are gathering information about you. Sit down and apply wisdom. But Iyanifa, is God that gave me this job, and I'm supposed to be nice to everybody. As what? We already have one nice. Ẹnìkan ló ń jórúkọ yẹn. Adigun ló ń jẹ́ nice. Leave that title to him. Let him shine with his bride. You are not nice. You are not. Apply wisdom. Apply wisdom. DSA Odù for today is OGBE ODI. Wọ́n dífá fọ́rùn mi làǹgbà tí bàbá ń lọ ìlú àwọn lẹ́ranko. Ẹ̀bọ̀láwo ní kó mú ṣe. Ó gbẹ́bọ níbẹ̀ ó rúbọ. Odì onífá pẹ̀lẹ́ OGBE ODI. Ọmọ àtinú erin bọ́. Òun là ń ṣe lénìí. So please apply that wisdom as you deal with people. I've met 20 people here. Who am I supposed to be close to? Who am I supposed to avoid? I see this person trying to be friends with me. Are they good for me at this time? That person might be a good person but not be good for you. And it is okay to normalize, oh, this girl is a nice person, but we cannot be friends because Ifa said no, at least at this time. Maybe 2 years time, Ifa can say yes, but at this time, Ifa says no and it's okay. OGBE ODI, yes. And it's okay. So Orunmila followed the counsel. In the land of animals, he met the elephant, majestic and powerful, who became his friend. Through the elephant's strength and royalty, Orunmila completed his mission, established Ifa and Awo, and returned home with abundance and victory. So when Orunmila started doing everything he was doing, they started building their friendship. And Erin, the elephant, told Orunmila, I hope you know that in this community, all these things you are working for, you can't take it anywhere. Orunmila said, I know. But Ifa says, I will meet somebody that will guide me around. I don't know if you are the one. They started working on their friendship, and the elephant knew that he was supposed to help Orunmila. Seeing everything that Orunmila did, Orunmila was doing divination for them. They will pay for the divination. He will do Itefa for them, Ishefa for them. They will pay. They will give them herbs for different spiritual problems they were going through, for different health problems they were going through. And Orunmila was making money. Orunmila married there, had children there, established a lot of things there, and became the solution giver. You would have thought that somebody that brought that level of blessing and goodness and direction and healing to them, they will at least allow this one go. No, that's their practice. Human being, àwọn ẹranko, àwọn ènìyàn abìdíyàn nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ èèyàn nìyẹn. That's what is called human being. You have worked and slaved for them, supported them, done this for them, done that for them, and in your own mind you are thinking, with everything I did, I've done, they are supposed to love me. They cannot not. How can this person forget what I did? My dear, they forgot immediately they benefited from it. You are the one that is still remembering it. Please keep tapping on your screen. TikTok people, you want us to finish this live streaming here today? Kilo Shele. You want me to go to my bed and go and take breakfast? Atago Mary Malati Jin to and prepare for live streaming. The least you can do is tap on your screen. YouTube too. Keep liking, keep sharing, repost, subscribe, follow, send in your gift, everything you can do, so that the algorithm will know that this content is good and other people need to hear it. Eshe pupo. So he kept on working and doing everything that he was doing, and it was time for Orunmila to go. The elephant was the one that announced, so because they had asked the elephant, that your friend, when is he going? Let's start to prepare. Elephant said, Orunmila is going in 3 moon season. Orunmila is going at the end of the month, at the end of the year. Thank you very much. We have the information. Oh yeah, everybody that is supposed to be at the gate of the city, stand there, mount your guards. Orunmila is not going to leave. None of them will leave. They have to leave here empty-handed. And the elephant told Orunmila, he said, you see how big I am and how big my belly is. Now, begin to put everything you have gained into me. So the elephant opened its mouth. Orunmila put in the houses, the cars, the wife, the children, the money, the businesses, the promotions, the establishment, everything that Orunmila has gained, put it into the elephant. And then Orunmila itself entered. And the elephant got to the gate where other people are. He's coming out now. He said he'll be out here before the end of the night. Everybody, make sure that he's not leaving. Don't mind him, or he thinks I'm his friend. He's not going anywhere. We are the ones that is going to benefit all these things, because he did it in our land. It was our people that paid for those services. It's our money. He cannot take it away from here. And the elephant stood by the gate. They waited for a few hours. The elephant said, It's already past 7. He was supposed to be here. Let me go and check what's happening. Let me make sure he has not run away. The elephant went out and kept on walking far and far and far away from the animal kingdom, and eventually got somewhere that he has gone really far, and then he put out Orunmila and everything that Orunmila has put inside, and he told Orunmila, "It's a melo. How many years do you have? 2. Kilo finche. What do you do with it? I take instruction. Oh yeah, start going. Take everything that is yours and start to go. Go. Don't look back. Oh, don't come back here. Oh, they must not see you. I will go back and tell them that I looked for you and I did not find you." And Orunmila went back. Erin went back. The elephant went back. "I've checked everywhere. I did not see him. Oh. We cannot even find anything. Wait, oh, I went to check. The hospital we established is no longer there. The wife is not even there. The children are not even there. Did he become air and he flew away?" Till today, the animal kingdom do not know how Orunmila escaped with everything that he established there. The only thing he left for them is the knowledge of Ifa. He has trained other Babalawos to continue to help them even after he has gone. I know some of you have met those type of friends. Gbemisola, Ogungbemi, Ojumore, Ojumoayo. I'm sure some of you have met those type of friends. Friends that stand with you, loyal and faithful, irrespective of what happens. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, orí wa àti Ẹlẹ́dàá wa á gbé olóore kan wá. Àwọn tó máa fojú fẹ́ wa, tó máa fọkàn fẹ́ wa, Elédùmarè á gbé kò wá. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Loyal friends that will stand by you, that will support you, tó máa ṣojú, tó máa ṣẹ̀yìn, whether you are there or you are not there, that they will stand for you, speak for you, mention your name in places that people need you, speak for you, stand for you, support you. Elédùmarè would make us find them. Our Ori would direct them to us. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. And you too, as you are praying for a good friend, you too be a good friend. You too be loyal and faithful. Be loyal and faithful. Don't be the friend that people cannot trust. Somebody has confided in you with something. You are the leaking vessel. You are the leaking part of the team. Ẹnu ẹ ló ti kọ́kọ́ máa gbọ́ bòtòbòtòbòtòbòtò báyìí ló máa kàkiri bí ẹni tó fi ṣe. Wọ́n ò fẹjọ́ ṣépè fún ẹ, wọ́n ò fi ṣépè fún ẹ. You are not a basket. Once they pour water into you like this, you too, be that friend that you are praying for. Be that friend. Iyanifa, I have always been loyal and faithful to people, but they are always stabbing me in the back. Did you ask Ifa about those friends before you decided to give them your loyalty? No, you did not ask. Orunmila asked, and it was directed to the right person. So as you are praying for good friends to come, ask for wisdom to know the person. Your loyalty, your time, your resources, your investment that you put into relationship is too expensive for you to just throw it to every dog and pig and goat that comes along your way. Find out. Life is easy. You are the one that does not have knowledge. You are the one that doesn't have wisdom. You are the one that doesn't have somebody that is guiding you aright. Life is not that hard. If you follow the instructions of Ifa, you will just look at it like, so this is how easy it is to know the right friend and to know where to stay and where to put your energy and resources. Yes, but religion told you to gamble. Anything you want to do, just bring it to the Lord in prayer. The Lord will bless it. God, this marriage we are going into, bless this marriage for us. You are dragging God to come and stamp it by force. Who are you? Except you don't even know what divine and supreme being. You don't know what almighty means. You don't know. Because if you do, you will be asking them for instruction. It's like a child is coming into the house. Mommy, this is my friend. This my friend is going to stay with us in the house. Please clear a room. In fact, it's your room that I need. You and Daddy move out of the room. It's your room that I need. Clear the room. My friend wants to stay there. It's my friend. I know you love me. You have to love my friend and just bless my friend. Is that what you say to your parents? No. You will go to them. Mommy, say, I have this new friend. Oh. She said she wants to come here. I really don't. I mean, I've known her for a while. What do you think? And your parents will say, give us time. Let us check this friend. Where is their mommy and their daddy? Do their parents know that they are coming here? What do they do? In fact, the questions they'll be asking you at times, you'll be like, Mommy, it's just a friend. It's not that deep. It's deep. because they understand the magnitude of what a friendship can do in your life. Now, it's now come to God. You people will now say that because you got married in church, it's God that joined the two of you together. Everybody that is getting married every Saturday, Abi, see, Saturday launch wedding, every Saturday all over the world, God is just dragged into it to say, oh yeah, stamp them. Every business you want to do, God is dragged into it, make it succeed, make it succeed. Where is the point of asking for counsel? Some of them will say, oh, I prayed before I did it, and God told me to go ahead. How did God speak to you? What was the voice of God? How do you know that voice God spoke to me in my dream? Okay. Do you know how many dreams that you have had that is not God? That day that your mommy said you should not eat before you sleep in the night, there was no lunch and dinner, you slept hungry, you started dreaming about party, smoky jollof rice, and a foriro, and fisherman soup. Is it God that was speaking to you that day? No, Iyanifa, that one is an ordinary dream. So how do you know the day that the dream is ordinary and the day that is not? That's the gamble that religion has sold to you. That's the gamble of religion. But Ifa will always be specific. Iyanifa, so how can I trust Ifa? Millions and hundreds of millions of people have trusted Ifa over centuries. Do you know the plain reason why you trust Ifa? Because they try to suppress it, they try to push it down, they try to make it obsolete, and Ifa is still in existence. Why? Because it has been working for people. If Ifa has not worked for people over the centuries, despite the pressure that they put on it, it should have just ended. We shouldn't have heard anything about it again. But if it was able to thrive, despite what people did to force it down, that is proof for you that it's working. If it has been able to sustain itself all this while, that is proof that it's working. It's like a business that is thriving in a broken economy. Every other business failed, but this business owner was able to carry their own through despite all the laws and the backlash and everything that was fighting to put that business aside. If that person can maintain that business success in 20 years, you look at them and say, three goes out to you. You are a business person. You survived this, you are a business. Ifa survived it because Ifa is real. Is that okay? Ifa survived it because Ifa is true. Someone said, please, ma, does my profession I have gone with, can it be the cause of my challenge? It can, it might and it might not. But can it be? Yes, it can be. The only way you can know is to check. Find out and check. Iyanifa mo fẹ́ share ètò yìí ṣùgbọ́n kò sí share button níbẹ̀. They say there's no share button on. It's there. I can see it on my own screen right here. I can see the share button. It's right there on my screen. Ó wà lórí screen mi o. Sórí phone letting wo ni àbórí computer bí àwọn nǹkan tó ṣe nìyẹn. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ ọpọlọ máa kí Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè jẹ́ kí àwọn ènìyàn máa gbọ́ ni o. Láṣẹ Èdùmarè á máa gbọ́, àní fi tọ̀tún gbọ́ kó gba tòsì jáde. This program airs every day, every weekday, Mondays to Fridays, 6 a.m. Nigerian time, 5 a.m. for those of you that are in UK and in Ghana. It will be 12 midnight for those on the EST right now. The time has changed. And 9 p.m. for those on Pacific time. Every other country, just find your, go to Google and ask 6 a.m. Nigerian time, what time is it in my country? And there would always be a replay. They said the share button is on the down right part of your screen. Down right part. That's where it is on my screen. I can see it right now. And if you miss the live streaming, maybe you joined us late, head over to our TikTok channel, Iyanifa Ewa TV on TikTok, to watch the replay. This is season 2, episode 19. Season 1 had 26 episodes, and season 2 is on episode 19. So you see the number of episodes that we have had. You can get the replay on YouTube. So let's round this off. That was the story of Orunmila, and that's how Orunmila was able to get victory. Now, what are the lessons and the blessings in this Odù Ifá? Ifá says, when wisdom meets humility and loyalty and instruction, success is guaranteed even in hostile environments. Excuse me. When wisdom and instruction, obedience to instruction, when it meets humility and loyalty, success is guaranteed even in hostile environments. Listen to that and digest it. Even in hostile environments. The elephant represents strength, protection, and steadfast friendship. Divine allies appear as helpers on our destined path. Divine allies. Divine allies. Theodora said you should click on the 3 dots. You would see it there. There are 3 dots showing somewhere on your screen right now. Click on it and you will find share there. Eshe goni o, Gbemisola Ogungbemi. Theodora, thank you for that. Ìgbọràn sàn ju ẹbọ rírú lọ, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, ìgbọràn sàn ju ẹbọ rírú lọ. Press on the 3 dots you see at the top of your screen. Eshe goni ọmọ Olúwa. Ifá says wisdom, when it meets with what? With instruction, obedience to instruction, and humility and loyalty, success is guaranteed even in hostile environment. Ifá goes further to say the elephant represents strength, protection, steadfast friendship. Divine allies appears as helpers on your destined path. Destiny helpers. Destiny helpers. How do you identify them? There is no characteristics of destiny helpers. Somebody says, are you speaking French and Nigerian? The number of times I hear that kind of question. First of all, I'm not speaking French. I'm speaking English. And then there is no language called Nigerian. Okay? We don't have a language called Nigerian. Nigeria has over 200 languages, I guess. Yeah. Over 200 languages. So there is no one language called Nigerian. We have different languages, and under those languages we have different dialects. I'm Yoruba. My own language is different from somebody from another state, but our lingua franca in Yoruba, in Nigeria, the language that we unanimously speak is called English, and that's what I'm speaking right now. Please, does it sound like French? No, it's okay. I'm not upset. I'm just explaining to you. It's just interesting when we hear foreigners say somebody is speaking Nigerian. It's just funny to us, you know. But I just gave you the information that you need. We were talking about destiny helpers. You cannot do it alone. Oh, le dashe. Egbe aye, egbe ọ̀run, they are supposed to help you. This is the part where I remind you again. If you don't know your Egbe, or you have not started connecting with your Egbe, you are shortchanging yourself in life. You are shortchanging yourself in life. If you have not connected with your Egbe, you are shortchanging yourself. Egbe ayé, Egbe ọ̀run, àwọn ló máa dúró tì yín, àwọn ló máa bá yín ṣe. Wọ́n ní àdáṣe ní humọ, ẹ má dáṣe. You don't have to do it alone. Please advise on your consultation. Andrew Cole, somebody will post the WhatsApp number on the screen right now. You can copy it. Where is your school located? Ifá College is an online learning platform. Ifá College was set up to help people that have busy schedules, people in the diaspora, people that cannot walk into a physical shrine to learn. It helps to bridge that gap. And the website is ifacollege.ng. ifacollege.ng. Head over there, you will find every information you need about the school. But if you need to learn Ifá in a physical location, I have some Babalawos on my team that teach Ifá in physical locations where you have to go and meet them in their houses and in their shrines. But Ifá College helps to bridge the gap for people that cannot do that. Your time does not permit that. Your location, your current location doesn't permit that, and whatever reason. Is that okay? So, yeah. Ifá says you need destiny helpers. You need destiny helpers. Àwọn òrìṣàs are going to help you. Àwọn Aláṣẹkù, they are going to help you. Your Egbe, ayé àti tọ̀run, they are going to help you. If you don't connect with them, you cannot activate that part of your life. Especially ẹ̀yin tó ń pè lọ́mọ ẹlẹ́gbẹ́, those of you that hold significant positions of authority in your Egbe. When you come to this life, àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ yín, a lot of them come to this life with you. They will locate you. They will be helping you along the way. You will just find out that people go out of their way to just want to help you. Àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ yín nìyẹn. And a lot of you have that spiritually, but you have not acknowledged them. Your ẹgbẹ́, they are now looking at you like this, struggling unnecessarily. It's like the son of a rich man. They have maids, they have servants, stewards, people that are supposed to attend to them. But that child has just chosen to say, I just want to do it myself. I want to prove that I want to do it myself. If you now prove that you have done it yourself and you make success by yourself, Ejo, what's the difference? What's the difference? What is the difference? There are some things you don't need to struggle through life alone with. There are so many things you don't need to struggle through life alone with. Someone says, Egbe Orun, that many of our pastors called evil. By the way, many of those pastors, I know, right? Egbe Orun, okay, Egbe, I don't know what they've told you about Egbe, but if you need a full video that speaks about Egbe are our heavenly mates, our heavenly friends, heavenly bodies that are still very much involved in our life on earth, and they help us to go through that journey. Head over to the YouTube channel, Iyanifa Ewa TV on YouTube, and you will find at least 3 videos there where I expressly talked about Egbe, like speaking about Egbe alone, teaching you about your Egbe and how to activate them. Someone is asking a question on YouTube. How do I identify my Egbe? I guess Egbe is what you want to ask. How do I identify my Egbe? You make a divination. You make a divination. They are not angels, or they are not angels. The concept of angels don't exist in Yoruba spirituality. It doesn't exist in Ifa. Let me explain it to you. We came from Orun to Aye. Orun is loosely defined as heaven. Loosely defined. Emphasis on loosely defined. English lacks the vocabulary to explain certain words in Yoruba. Just as we have community of friends on earth, you have associations, societies, you have friend groups, you have age group friends, you have whatever it is that brings all of you together. You had it in Orun before you came to this earth too. Is that okay? So those are your Egbe. Egbe is just called a society. In Yoruba, we have Egbe àwọn olùkọ́, which is society of teachers. Egbe àwọn what do they call lawyer in Yoruba now? Àwọn agbẹjọ́rò, Egbe àwọn agbẹjọ́rò, that's association of lawyers, society of lawyers. So we have Egbe too in the spiritual realm. So when you came to this earth to continue a journey on another plane, they are still here with you. They help to make life easy for you. They help to make your journey easy, your life easy. Yes, like when you have chartered accountants, ICANN in Nigeria, or is it ACCA, they call it in some other part, Association of Chartered Accountants, Association of Nigeria. Those are Egbe. So they are different Egbe. So on this earth, they have come with you here to help you fulfill life. If you do not acknowledge them, it's like somebody being in a society where people can help each other. Egbe àwọn tailor, yes, society and association of fashion designers and tailors. Now, if you belong to that society, if you have something, maybe you have like a very large order, and you have to do it in a short period of time, you can reach out to your association. Please, who is less busy that can handle this for me? Please come to my shop. Let's quickly do this together. They help you fulfill the order. You make money. You give them a part of it. You are sharing with them. It's a win-win. But if you tell yourself, I'm a member of the Society of Tailors and Fashion Designers, but me, I'm going to do my own alone, I'm not calling somebody, you cannot finish that work. You will lose the entire contract because nobody is going to pay you for half a contract. Meanwhile, you could have helped your people. You could have called in favors from your society. And a lot of you don't want to call in favor for society because you are greedy. You want to eat everything alone. At the end of the day, you don't have anything. How can I be the one to get the contract? Then I'll be giving them. When I was doing all the marketing, where are they? That's the way some of you are acting towards your Egbe. This Egbe, they are too demanding. They will tell you, go and give gifts to your Egbe today. Hello, dear Egbe. Hello, fun Egbe ni kini. You are always complaining of different things they've asked you to do. Don't do it. Go through life alone. Don't worry. Who is asking you to do it? Don't do it. My dear, you can go through life alone. Odogu, President General among the nation, go through life alone. By the time life shows you those bars, you will look for help. You will be inside your room crying for helper. Don't worry, let them tell you now before me. It's our money they want to collect. Every time they always say, bring this and bring that to OGBE. I said, don't bring it. Keep it. Keep it. Spend your money. Use it to buy shawarma. It's always the people that cannot afford millions to give to OGBE. They always wrong complaining. It's always the 2K account balance people. Use your 2K to buy data and go and watch skits. Cause the problem. But the day OGBE is supposed to show up for you and they don't, and other people's OGBE are showing up for them, don't sit down and say, there is juju that they are doing. It's blood money. It's not possible. Is it not the same country we are? How can she be the only one that is thriving? My dear, she is taking care of her OGBE constantly and they are supporting her. You see that effort? You are right. That effort is more than a single individual effort. Because it is not a single individual effort. Because it's combined effort of they and their OGBE. Do it. They are called your destiny helper. Let's continue. So Ifá says here that Ifá teaches that loyalty and faithfulness opens door that power alone cannot. Loyalty and faithfulness, I've told you, as you are praying for loyal friends, used to be one to the right people. Ifá teaches us that this Odù, OGBE, it blesses with divine helpers, success in foreign lands, travel safety, and the ability to carry your blessings home intact. The ability to carry your blessings home intact. Blessings and success in foreign places. Foreign land to you might be another continent. It might be a new job. It might be a new relationship. You are marrying into another culture, another tribe, into another life. You are making friends with new people. You are partnering with a new person. It is foreign and alien to you. Ifá says there is success in it if you follow instruction, if you stay loyal and faithful, and you do the required ebo and etutu. Keep tapping on your screen. Click on the plus sign to follow, like, share, repost, send in your gift, do everything you can to push this live streaming forward. Now, how do you apply this to your everyday life? In your career and your business, Ifá says, wherever you go to work or build, remember to ask Ifá first before you take that step. Wherever you go to work or build, remember to ask Ifá first before you take any decision. Always remember to ask Ifá. Normalize asking Ifá that, is this the way for me? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Is this what will benefit me? What are the instructions on this journey? Normalize asking Ifá first. Receive instructions from Ifá. Do your ebo and your etutu in your career, in your business. You want to start up a new business, you want to go into a partnership with somebody, you want to set up a new career, you want to change jobs, you want to start up a new career, you are writing out applications. I have a client, she was trying to get a job at some point. In fact, she challenged me with the things she did. She said, Iyanifa, please, concerning this job, how much can I pay for a divination? Because I want to do so many divinations. She said, before I apply, before I write out an application to somewhere, please, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to raise my hopes. Help me ask Ifá, is there something there for me or not? And I saw a woman who has come to understand knowledge and instruction. I saw a woman who has followed the teachings that have been putting out for years and has decided to make life easy. If she asks, if I will say this one is no. If you apply, they will pick you, but this and this is what is going to happen there. And we kept on like that until she found the place. The one Ifá says, yes, you can apply to this one. It's going to be a success. She got there, she applied. She got the job. Less than 6 months into getting the job, she didn't only get the job, she met the man of her dreams and the man that has her as the woman of his own dreams. She was like, wow. You see, all those other jobs, Ifa says she can get them. There were some of them Ifa says, oh, this job is okay, oh, they will apply you, but this is not the best that there is. There's something that will happen along the way. Another something will happen along the way. Anyway, the man of her dreams that she met at the workplace is the owner of the organization, the son of the owner of the organization. Lo and behold, our dearly beloved sister became an executive CEO, a large shareholder. Just like that, from searching for a job to owning a part of the organization. She didn't waste her time. Let me try this. Let me apply to 100. When they now shortlist and they pick me, then we can start to do. You see, it is you that you are limiting Ifa in your life. Ifa is ready. There is no, somebody should come here. Who is there? There is no time that we put Okpele down that Ifa will say, I cannot speak now, I'm tired. Who is there? Bring the Okpele for me. The chain is here. It's under that white. Take it off. You've seen it there. Bring it. There is no time that we lift up. No, I just need one. There is no time that you come for a divination and we bring out our Okpele. This is one. Bring the other one out. This other one. There is no time that we lift up the Okpele to ask questions from Ifa that Okpele will say, I'm too tired, I cannot talk now. This person is asking me too many questions. Some of you are used to seeing this type. This is the one made with Ide the brass. There is no time that Okpele John le Okpele lo mo sọ̀rọ̀. Àbí tí Ifa sọ pé ó ti sóhun, ó ti rojọ́ jù lénìí. It doesn't happen. Okpele is ready to speak. Ifa is ready to speak to you at any time, as many times as possible. Some of us do, on my team, sometimes we can do 200 divinations in a day with the number of clients that come in. Ifa will always speak. You are the one that is either not asking questions or you are not following instruction. Life is not that hard. I have seen life without Ifa, I have seen life with Ifa, and I can tell you categorically that life is not that hard. And I will tell you again, for those of you who come to Ifa because I had a problem that Ifa wanted to solve. I didn't come to Ifa because I was broke or because I was sick or because I was looking for a husband. I didn't come to Ifa because I had a request of a change in my life. That doesn't mean life was perfect before I came. Nobody's life is perfect. I came to Ifa in search of answers, in search of knowledge. There were so many questions that religion could not answer for me that I have had for decades. And I was looking for the answers and I found them in Ifa. I had been building businesses before I came to Ifa. But I can tell you that over a decade that I have come into practicing Ifa, business, financial building, relationships, decision in life, parenting has become easier. You don't have to gamble anymore. Certain things that I did before I came into Ifa that eventually succeeded, I had to try this, try that, do this, do that, a little bit of back and forth before we nailed it. Ifa, you don't have to waste time. See, time is one thing that you should not waste. Ifa helps you to save time by skipping that back and forth. Everybody has a destiny and a path to fulfill. I want to know my purpose. You will find your purpose. You will come to Ifa. Ifa will tell you what's your purpose, why were you created, what are the things you are supposed to do, what are you not supposed to do, and all of that good stuff. But do you know one thing that nobody can tell you is the time you have to spend on this earth. So once you know that you don't have a cap or a tap or control over that time, you don't waste it. This adult life, you still want to be gambling, you still want to say, mini, money, no. Father had a donkey. That's what some of you are doing with life. Let's try this, let's try that. Okay, it didn't work. Let's try it again. Let's put 2 here. Let's put 3 here. When you have Ifa, you still want to do that. That is what religion is centered around. You still want to have Ifa and do that? No. How much do you do consultation? Autospat TV, the WhatsApp number is posted on your screen right now. We have different kind of divination for different purposes and they cost different things. So just copy the WhatsApp number 234-808-417-2309 in that order that Janet Africana posted it. We can't post it as a single number. The algorithm will not allow that. So just copy and send a message. You need to tell me what's going on, then I'll be able to tell you the type of divination you need and the cost. Do you do Ifa as well? Just send a message to the WhatsApp number showing on your screen. Yes, we do. The WhatsApp number will be pinned on your screen right now. So Ifa says in your career, whenever you go to work or to build in a career, in business, remember to ask Ifa first. Remember to ask Ifa first and follow the instructions of Ifa. In relationship, Ifa says, treasure those who support and protect you. Divine helpers are divine instruments. Some of you have looked into the face of your divine helper and say, I didn't send you. Did I ask you for it? Did I ever tell you I wanted it? Elédùmarè sent somebody to you to support you on the journey of life. He has said, but in the real sense of it, I didn't ask you for nothing. I didn't ask you for anything. You are the one that just chose to do it. Are you being serious? Some of you, that is the way you have chased away your divine helpers. And some of you have also gone to be helpers to people that you don't have any business with. You do not have any business with them. You are going there to invest your time, your resources, your purpose. After you have invested your time, they now look into your face and say, but I didn't send you. But to turn me now, now. The girl is nice, the boy is nice. Chris, hello, how are you doing? The boy is nice, the girl is nice. How do you enroll for classes? ifakole.ng. Let somebody type the website in the comment section. ifakole.ng. Thank you so much, Jane Juma. The person asking how do you enroll, the website has been pinned on your screen right now. The number will come up shortly. Jane, please help me post the WhatsApp number. Ifa says, treasure your divine helpers. Treasure them. They are your destiny helpers. Treasure them. How do you apply it in spirituality? Ifa says, make your sacrifices before new ventures. Make your divination, do your sacrifices, obey instructions before you go into new relationships, either married, love relationship, partnership, friendship. Preparation brings favor and protection. That instruction Ifa is giving to you is to protect you. That instruction Ifa is giving to you is to protect you. Jane, please, we are still expecting the WhatsApp number on what's it called? On TikTok. We are still expecting the WhatsApp number. I did not see your number and website, please. Website is ifakole.ng. Just type it like that, ifakole.ng. Until the WhatsApp number has been pinned on your screen on TikTok. I can't pin it on YouTube, so it's on TikTok. On TikTok, the WhatsApp number has been pinned. She will post the one on YouTube again. ifakole.ng is the website. You'll find different courses there that applies to Ifa. You can also pre-order for this book we are reading. So I have been reading from a particular manuscript of Ifa. There are lots of Ifa manuscripts around. Ifa textbooks, yes, that gives you the Odù Ifá in Yoruba, some of them in pure Yoruba, some of them in Yoruba and English. Ifa College has gone ahead to write her own, to write a different version of it. And here is why we felt the need to do that. This contains the Yoruba rendering, the ancient Yoruba text, translated into English. Then it tells you the story, just like this one explained, the whole backstory of that Ifa is there. It tells you the blessings and the lessons of that Ifa. It tells you how to apply it to your everyday life. And it rounds it off with the prayers and the Iwuri. Every essay of the Ifa is narrated like this. So instead of somebody just reading Odù Ifá for you, they just read it and you go. You don't know what to do with the information. You don't know how to apply it. You don't know the blessings there. You don't know the instructions there. You don't know the backstory. It just sounds to you like a poem. Odù Ifá is more than that. So Ifa College is breaking this down. So you can head over to the website, ifakole.ng. Click on the 3 lines on the right side corner, top right corner, yes. And it takes you to the menu. You will see Sacred Text of Ifa. You can pre-order this. This should be published by the end of this year. Last year, Elédùmarè. So you'll be one of the first set of people to get it, either in e-copy, in hard copy, or in audiobook. E-book, hard copy book, or audiobook. On YouTube, Chris, I think you have seen the WhatsApp number now, 234-808-417-2309. It has been written there, so copy it in that order, right? The Ifa College website has also been pinned on the screen of TikTok. So how do you apply this to your spiritual life? OGBE is the Odù Ifá we are still speaking on. OGBE. How much is the ebook likely to be? Go to the website. Normalize following instruction. Ejo. Go to the website ifacollege.ng. You will see it there. That's why we are paying monthly fee for website hosting and design. Just go and read. All the information you need is there. Top right corner, 1, 2, 3 lines. Click on it. It takes you to menu. It's the first item on the menu. Click and read everything. You just came in. Okay, see the website that is pinned on the screen, ifacollege.ng. See the website there. Yeah. In your spiritual life, how do you apply this? Ifa says, make your sacrifice before new venture. Follow instructions. It prepares you for favor and protection. How do we apply this to our personal growth? Ifa says, when you meet your elephant. What was elephant in this story? Elephant was the faithful friend, the destiny helper. Ifa will tell you, ibi tó ń lọ yẹn o, ire wà níbẹ̀, wàá pàdé ẹnìkan níbẹ̀, ẹni yẹn máa ṣoore fún ẹ. That person will do something good for you. When you meet your elephant, honor them. Alliances that are rooted in faithfulness brings reward. So your personal growth, grow yourself, encourage yourself, develop yourself to recognize good people, to follow instruction, and to stay with good people. Watch this, your mouth and your attitude. Some of you have frustrated the helpers of your destiny. What is salo? You have frustrated them because you are following this world to say everybody is replaceable. You can replace anybody. Nobody can come to my life and be feeling like a king. If you did it for me today, it doesn't mean that I will now be placing you above. You are doing that to your destiny helper. Hey, imagine if Orunmila in this Odù Ifá has treated elephant like that. Orunmila will have lost everything that he worked for. Yes, he will have lost it. He would have lost everything that he worked for. But because he recognized his destiny helper and trained himself to have sense, honor them, respect them, thank them, acknowledge what they have done in your life part-time. Build yourself, personal growth, educate yourself, train yourself to be somebody that has emotional intelligence. It's not every time fighting. It's not every time I'm the right son. I want to prove. Certain times, just keep your mouth shut. Shut the F up. Just keep quiet. Calm down. There was an Odù Ifá that we treated, one of the episodes of Àṣẹ for Today, I think it was season 1, that talked about you will meet people that are ahead of you. Ẹni tó jù ni lọ lè jù ni pa, ó lè jù ni nù. Ifá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá pàdé ẹni tó jù yín lọ, relax yourself, calm yourself down, hand them over to your ori. You see these ones, they are higher than you. There is nothing you can do. Wọ́n fowó jù ẹ́ lọ, wọ́n fi ọjọ́ orí jù ẹ́ lọ, wọ́n fi connection jù ẹ́ lọ, wọ́n fi ajé jù ẹ́ lọ, gbogbo nǹkan téèyàn fi ń jù yàn lọ lọ́ fi jù ẹ́ lọ. Your ori says, don't go there and be fighting such people and be speak. I'm the advocate in this office. I'm not scared of anybody I can speak. Ifa says, have sense. Keep quiet, relax, and hand them over to your ori. We have had 2 people that have come to give their testimony or their review on this live streaming, talking about that particular Odù and how they applied it in the workplace and they benefited from it. Meanwhile, if they had not applied it, they would have gone ahead and lost. They would have lost. Odù Ifá OGBE òun ló ń sọ fún wa bẹ́ẹ̀ lénìí o. Orunmila is the one that this happened to. Personal growth, grow yourself, develop yourself. The WhatsApp number is pinned on your screen. If you need to make an Ifa divination, you want to do your Itefa, your Eshefa, you want to buy spiritual products, herbal products, you want to do any spiritual work, anything you want to learn about Ifa, you need spiritual mentoring, somebody that will guide you on the way. You think or you know or you have confirmed that you have a spiritual calling and you need somebody to help you along the way. You want to check different things about yourself. Send a message to the WhatsApp number that is pinned on your screen right now. Kí èèyàn má jọ ẹlẹ́nu gbọ́rọ̀. Kéèyàn má di ẹlẹ́nu gbọ́rọ̀, exactly. Ifá ló sọ fún wa. Now we have come to the part of the Ìwúre. Let's see, what does this Ìwúre say? Ifá says, Ọ̀rúnmìlà, the father who journeyed to the kingdom of animals, let me also meet a friend of great strength to help me rise. As I journey through life, kí orí mi gbé olóore fún mi, kórí mi gbé olóore kò mí, olóore tó máa ràn mí lọ́wọ́ débi gíga. Àṣẹ ni mo expect pé kẹ́ ẹ máa type o. Àṣẹ o, kórí mi gbé mi débi gíga, kó gbé olóore kò mí, àwọn afojúfẹ́ni finúfẹ́ni fọkànfẹ́ni, kórí àtẹlẹ́dàá wá gbé wọn kò wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Let my Ori bring to me great friends that are destiny helpers, that will love me with their face and with their hearts and with their mind, that will support me and lift me to the place of my destiny. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Let me never return from any journey empty-handed. Bó ṣe lọ ló ṣe bọ̀, Elédùmarè ọba òkè, ẹ má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ tẹ̀mí o, tọmọ tọkọ tilé tẹbí tara tọmọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Bó ṣe lọ ló ṣe bọ̀, kí Elédùmarè má jẹ́ kí ó jẹ́ tiwa. Ẹni ṣiṣẹ́ erin tó wá ń jẹ̀jẹ̀ áyán àti tó ń jẹ̀jẹ̀ èèrà, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, Elédùmarè ò ní ṣe tiwa bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fi àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kó owó jọ, wọ́n fẹ́ ẹ̀yìn ọwọ́ wọ́n fi gbádànù. Elédùmarè ò ní ṣe tèmi àti yín bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ọ̀rọ̀ wọn wá dàbí ejò tó kọjá lórí àpáta tí ò nípa. Elédùmarè ò ní ṣe tèmi àti yín bẹ́ẹ̀ o. When a snake passes over a mountain, a rock, you do not see any path. You cannot see the impact of it. May our lives never be like that. They gathered with their hands in the morning. They scattered it later on in life. Elédùmarè will never let us experience that. Àwọn afojúfẹ́ni má fọkànfẹ́ni, kórí àtẹlẹ́dàá wá lé wọn, kó lé wọn dànù sí wa. May our paths never cross with wicked and unreasonable people. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. That is the Odù Ifá for today. Let my obedience and my loyalty to Ifá, let it bring peace and success to me. In short, kí Ifá gbè wá, kí Ìṣẹ̀ṣe gbè wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ifá tá à ń ṣe yìí kó gbè wá, kó gbè wá, kó gbè wá, kó gbè wá. Ifá kó gbè wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, kí Ìṣẹ̀ṣe gbè wá, káwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ yìí kan gbè wá, àwọn Aláṣẹkù kó gbè wá, àwọn òrìṣà tá à ń gbọ́sẹ̀ fún, tá à ń ṣẹbọ fún kó gbè wá, kó má jẹ́ ká ṣe lásán. Bí Ifá ṣe ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀, tó ṣe ń fún wa ní ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti òye, tí Ifá ń darí wa síbi ire, torí wa ń gbé wa lọ, kẹ́sẹ̀ wa má ṣì wá lọ́nà, kọ́rẹ́ àjòjì má ṣì wá lọ́nà. Ẹlòmíì ọkọ ti ṣì lọ́nà ìrìn àjò yìí. Ọ̀rẹ́ ti ṣì lọ́nà, ìyá àti bàbá gan ló ṣì ọmọ ẹlòmíì lọ́nà, àwọn ló ṣì ọmọ ara wọn lọ́nà. Ó lè jẹ́ pé wọ́n mọ̀, ó lè jẹ́ pé wọ́n mọ̀, but whatever the condition is, may we not meet people that will take us off the path of our destiny and success. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. The last part of that Ìwúre says, let all my sacrifices be accepted. Let my life overflow with blessings and faithful companions. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Kí gbogbo oore wa gbà, kí gbogbo owó wa gbà, kí gbogbo ètùtù tá à ń ṣe é gbà. Igúnnugún tí ń jẹbọ ọ̀ṣálú ayé kó jẹbọ tiwa, àkàlàmàgbò tí ń jẹbọ ọ̀ṣálú ọ̀run kó jẹbọ tiwa. Ká má ṣe lásán láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àtọ̀tún àtòsì tẹyẹlé fi ń kóre wá ní kó máa fi gbére wá fún wa lódindi láì dápá kan kù láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ká má ṣe lásán. Ẹni ṣiṣẹ́ erin tó jẹ̀jẹ̀ áyán tó ń jẹ̀jẹ̀ èèrà, kékeré Èdùmàrè má fi tìyẹn ṣe tiwa o. Orí ń gbèyàn lọ síbì kan, ẹsẹ̀ ń darí ẹ̀ lọ síbòmí. Elédùmarè ò ní jẹ́ kó jẹ́ tiwa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ẹgbẹ́ ayé ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀run wọ́n á dúró tì wá, wọ́n á ró tì wá, wọ́n á bá wa ṣe. Bọ̀rọ̀ kíní ayé, bọ̀rọ̀ kíní ọ̀run, wọ́n á bá wa ṣe tiwa, wọ́n á bá wa ṣe. Àwọn Aláṣẹkù, àwọn tó ṣàwó kù sẹ́yìn, wọ́n á bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣẹ pé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àní ṣubú dànù, àní ṣubú dànù, àní taṣọ àgbàmọ́lẹ̀, àní bí aráyé nínú. Ẹni tá a máa bí nínú tí ò ní dáríjì wá, Elédùmarè ọba òkè ò ní jẹ́ ká kàn wọ́n. Ifá ó fa oore wá fún wa, á fa ọlá wá fún wa, á fa gbogbo ibi, á fà á dànù láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní ẹbọ fín ẹbọ dà, ṣẹ́yìn mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́bọ dà, wọ́n ní kẹ́bọ fi darí oore sí wa ni, kó wá darí ìbànújẹ́ lọ, ẹbọ wa máa dà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo àdáwọ́lé wa ire ló máa bọ́ sí, àní ṣe lásán. Ejò kọjá lórí àpáta kò ní pa, Elédùmarè ò ní fi ṣe tèmi àti yín. Ẹ̀yọ́nú ayé, ẹ̀yọ́nú àwọn tó nílẹ̀ òun la máa rí. Ìgbà tí Ọ̀rúnmìlà dé ìlú àwọn ẹranko, ó bá erin pàdé níbẹ̀, ó bá ìyọ́nú erin pàdé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ìṣọkùnrin ni ìṣobìnrin ni ọmọdé ni àgbà ni dúdú ni funfun ni lẹ́bọ lóògùn ni amọ́niṣe ni afàìmọ́niṣe ni oṣoolé ni àjẹlé ni aṣeni tán bá ní dárò ni afojúfẹ́ ni máfọkànfẹ́ ni láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n á máa yọ́nú sí wa ni ẹ̀yọ́nú báyìí ló máa ṣe sí wa. ẹ̀yọ́nú àwọn tó láyé, ẹ̀yọ́nú àwọn ìyá mi òṣòro wọn nígbà òun làwa á máa rí. àwọn tó láyé àwọn tó nílẹ̀ wọ́n á máa yọ́nú sí wa ní láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. àní tójú ayé mọ́lẹ̀ o, àní ríjà ayé o, àní ríjà omi, àní ríjà àwọn òrìṣà, àní ríjà àwọn ọ̀rúnmọlẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. ibi gbogbo tá a wá ń lọ ẹsẹ̀ wa darí wa lọ síbi ire, orí wa ò ní gbàbọ̀dẹ̀, ìṣẹ̀dá wa ò ní gbàbọ̀dẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. àní báráyé fọwọ́ tì, àní ṣe lásán. ṣé rí tí bá ń ṣe ìwúre fún yín tí mo ní ẹ̀ẹ̀ní báráyé fọwọ́ tì, ẹlòmíì ti gbé gbogbo iṣẹ́ tiẹ̀, ìpín tiẹ̀, ó ti gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ báyìí, ó wá ń bá wọn mọ èèyàn, ó wá ń bá wọn fọwọ́ tì tiwọn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. àtèmi àti yín tọkọtọmọ taya tará tẹbí taya tọmọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. àní báráyé fọwọ́ tì, àní bá ọmọ aráyé fọwọ́ tì tiwọn. a máa gbé ẹrù tiwa débi gíga ní láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. a máa ṣoríire mọ́ tilẹ̀, àní ṣe lásán, àní ṣe lásán. ajé ògúngúlùsọ tó ń bu èrè àti ire tó ń bù sí iṣẹ́ èèyàn á bù sí tiwa ní ìlọ́po láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. àbùdíní tó lókun, àbùdíní tó lọ́sà, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ti fún wa ní ẹ̀bùn lẹ́ni tẹ́ ẹ ní nínú owó ti yín, ẹ fẹ́ fi gbé ẹ̀kọ́ Ifá lárugẹ, àbùdí ló máa jẹ́ fún yín. bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń bù, ajé á máa bá yín di ní ìlọ́po láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wá ń jókòó tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń dúró tì wá, tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń gbé wá lórí ètò yìí, ẹ̀ ní ṣe lásán. àtèmi àti yín ò ní ṣe lásán. ẹ ti jí láàárọ̀, ẹlòmíì aago 6, ẹlòmíì aago 1, nílùú bòmíì aago 12 òru ni. ẹ ti jí láago 5 ẹ sùn, ẹ wá gbọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ Ifá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. ẹ̀ ní ṣe lásán sẹ̀. àwọn ará iwájú ò ṣe lásán, Ifá gbè wọ́n làwa náà ṣe ń ṣe. Ifá gbè wá, ọmọ aráyé á wò yín, wọ́n á wò ní yín níwò pé Ifá ti gbé lágbájá, Ifá ti gbé tàmẹ̀dù láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. ajé á gbè wá, gbogbo àwọn òrìṣà tá à ń ṣọ̀sẹ̀ fún lẹ́yìn á gbè wá. èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ifá gbè wá. èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, ìyá mi Ọ̀ṣun ṣẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ṣẹ̀ alágbolódò ẹ̀wùjí abọ́ra tí ń gbé nínú omi. Ọ̀ṣun ṣẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ṣẹ̀ olóòyàn ayò ládékojú, òun là ń ṣẹbọ fún lẹ́ni, òun là ń ṣe ọ̀sẹ̀ fún lẹ́ni. Ọ̀ṣun á dúró tì wá, Ọ̀ṣun ò ní pọnmi dà sínú wa o. Ọ̀ṣun á dúró tì wá, omi ọ̀tá ẹ̀rí àgbá wọn á dúró tì wá, wọn á gbè wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. àní ṣe lásán. èní lọ̀sẹ̀ èṣù láàlú ògiri òkò láàróyè, wọn lẹ́lẹ́kún sunkún láàróyè ó ń sùn ní ẹ̀jẹ̀, ẹlẹ́kún ṣumí láàróyè ń ṣù fún. èṣù tó gbé ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ sórí bíi tiẹ̀ tó wá ń bá èèyàn jà, èṣù agbọ́rọ̀ èmi àti ní sórí á bá wa jàjà wa lájàbọ́ lájàyè láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. èṣù á wá ti àwọn ọ̀tá wa, àwọn tó ti yàn wá lọ́tá, àwọn tó ní ká má rí ṣe, àwọn tó ní ká má rí gbé, àwọn tó ní ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká má jèrè láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. èṣù á tì wọ́n lu ògùn á fi ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn wẹ̀ ní láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. wọ́n ní ọtí lẹ́tí ẹjọ́, obì ló bi ìmọ̀ràn. wọ́n ní àkì ń bọ́tí nílé ọ̀fọ̀, àkì ń bọ́tí níbi ìkorò láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. wọn ò ní bá yín níbi ọ̀fọ̀, wọn ò ní bá yín níbi ìkorò. ọmọ aráyé ò ní sọ lé yín di ilé ọ̀fọ̀, wọn ò ní sọ di kíkan, wọn ò ní sọ di kíkorò. iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe yẹn, ire àti ayọ̀ òun ló máa gbé wá fún yín. tá a bá rárá àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ tí ò sábọ̀ níbẹ̀, ajé ògúngúlùsọ á bá yín yí padà. Ifá torí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe á tún orí ti yín ṣe, á tún ìtàn yín ṣe, á tún rìn àjò yín ṣe láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. bí Ifá ṣe wá ń fún wa lọ́gbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti òye. wọ́n ní àbọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ló ń sọ fọ́mọlúàbí tó bá dénú àádódindi ni. mo ti gbọ́rọ̀ Fálẹ́mì, ìwọ náà ti gbọ́, kó dénú wa kó dodindi, kó má gbé tí kejì jáde láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. ká má gbọ́ lásán, ká mú lò, kó jẹ́ fún wa bí ewé ṣe ń jẹ́ fún oníṣègùn, kó jẹ́ fún wa bí egbò ṣe ń jẹ́ fún babaláwo láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. àní fọmọ ṣiṣẹ́ yìí, àní faya ṣiṣẹ́ yìí, àní fara wa ṣiṣẹ́. wọ́n ní kó o tó lè débi gíga pé wọ́n fẹ́ fìkan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. àwọn ọ̀rúnmọlẹ̀, àwọn òrìṣà tó pè wá, wọn ò ní fìkan kan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ wa. a máa ṣoríire mọ́ tilẹ̀ ní, àní dà kan nù ká tó rí ní ìgbà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. àníkún àlékún àníṣẹ́kù òun l'Elédùmarè máa ṣe tiwa lọ́nà ìrìn àjò yìí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. wọ́n ní àtọ̀tún àtòsí lẹ́yẹlé fi ń kóre wá kọ́ máa kóre ajé eré ọlá wá fèmí àti látọ̀sún látòsí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ìlú kan wà tó ń pè nílùú ẹranko ní Odù Ifá OGBE Òdì tá a ṣe lénìí ni wọ́n ní nílùú yẹn èèyàn lè ṣiṣẹ́ níbẹ̀ ó lè lówó ó lè lọ́lá àmọ́ kò lè kó lọ. Ibi tí ìlú ẹranko bá jẹ́ fún yín bó jẹ́ nínú ìgbéyàwó ni o bó jẹ́ láàárín ọ̀rẹ́ ni o bó jẹ́ níbi iṣẹ́ ni bó jẹ́ níbi tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń gbé ni láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ẹ̀yin máa kó èrè tiyín ẹ̀ máa kó délé. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ lọ sẹ́yìn odi tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ sókè òkun tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ sílùú àwọn aláwọ̀ funfun tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ sílùú ọba tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ ṣiṣẹ́ níbẹ̀ ẹ̀ ní gbé sájò bí èéfín ẹ̀ ní gbé sájò bí èéfín ẹ̀ ní báráyé fọwọ́ tì ọ̀rọ̀ yín ò ní dàbí ejò tó kọjá lórí àpáta tí ò ní pa ìlú bí tẹ́ ẹ lọ yẹn ẹ̀ ṣoríire níbẹ̀ ẹ̀ kó èrè oko ẹ̀ kó délé. Tó bá ń ṣèwúre fún yín pé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ẹ máa kéré oko délé Odù Ifá tó ti mú jáde ní ẹ kó èrè oko yẹn ẹ kó délé ní ìlọ́po àwọn aráalé tẹ wá fílẹ̀ náà inú ìdùnnú àti ayọ̀ lẹ ti máa bá wọn ẹ ní gbọ́rọ̀ òbànújẹ́ lórí wọn ò ní fòkú yín ránṣẹ́ sílé wọn ò ní fòkú yín ránṣẹ́ sílé ìlú àjòjì tẹ wà yẹn ẹ ní fi ṣòkòtò péńpé ẹ ní fi roko ọba ẹ ní rí ìbínú ayé ẹ ní rí ìbínú ilẹ̀ àwọn tó wà níbẹ̀ dúdú ni funfun ni ọmọdé ni àgbàlagbà ni wọ́n á máa yọ́nú sí eyín ni láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwọn èèyàn jankan-jankan léèkàn tó wà nílùú ibi tẹ́ ẹ wà àwọn ló máa fi ajé bò yín láṣìírí tó máa fi owó bò yín láṣìírí tó máa fi ọlá bò yín láṣìírí. Ibi iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ wà yẹn ẹ̀yọ́nú àwọn tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ lẹ máa rí ẹ̀yọ́nú àwọn tó ní iṣẹ́ lẹ máa rí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní kò sẹ́ni tó lè fi ọwọ́ bo ògo òrùn mọ́lẹ̀ àrùn káyé báyìí ń lo òrùn ràn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè nílùú ibi tẹ́ ẹ wà ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ inú ìgbéyàwó yẹn níbikíbi tẹ́ ẹ bá ti bára yín àtèmi àti yín tọkọtaya tọmọ tẹbí tará láṣẹ Èdùmàrè bí ògo òrùn ṣe ń tàn kárí ayé tọmọ kan ò lè fọwọ́ bò ọmọ aráyé ò ní lè fọwọ́ bo ògo yín mọ́lẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ẹ̀yọ́nú la máa rí. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi ò ṣòro ọmọ nígbà a pè yín o ọ̀sá méjì mo pè yín ọ̀sá méjì mo pè yín ọ̀sá méjì mo pè yín mi ò pè yín fúnkún mi ò pè yín fárùn nítorí gbogbo orí kọ̀ọ̀kan tó péjọ síbí àtàwọn tó ń gbọ́ òun la ṣe pè yín pé ẹ wá yọ́nú sí wa ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà rí bá ti ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká rọ́nà gbégbà ẹ̀yin l'Elédùmarè gbélé ayé lé lọ́wọ́ fún ẹ wá yọ̀ǹda eré fáwa náà nílé ayé yìí ká má ṣe lásán ká má ṣe kìtàkìrà ká tó lówó ká tó lọ́lá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ìrọ̀rùn báyìí ní kí gbogbo nǹkan rere kó máa wá fún wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ wá lọ́mọ tẹ́ ẹ ń ṣe wàhálà lórí ọmọ ẹ̀yin lẹ ṣe wàhálà yẹn ẹ̀yin lẹ máa jèrè àwọn ọmọ yín àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò ní ṣọ́kú lójú yín o wọn ò ní fayé lọ wọn ò ní kánjú lọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ìjọ nǹkan ẹ̀yẹ wọn ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ débẹ̀ náà lẹ máa dúró tẹ́ ẹ máa gboríyìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ aráyé ò ní díje ìṣẹ́jú kan fèmí àti yín o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọn ò ní fọmọ dà wá láàmú wọn ò ní fáwọn arúgbó ilé wa wọn ò ní fi dà wá láàmú láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Èrè tó wà níbi gbogbo tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ sí àwa la máa kó ìjọ tí ọjọ́ ẹ̀tọ́ wa bá dé wọn ò ní gbé fọ́mọ ẹlòmíì wọn ò ní fórè tiwa wọn ò ní fi ṣàpínlẹ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀ náà lẹ máa gbà ọkọ ọba àdáọba kò wá ní ṣayín lẹ́sẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọn lọ́nà ń dí mọ́ lọ́kọ́ ọ̀nà òkè ń dí má ládàá ọ̀nà rírí jẹ ọ̀nà rírí mu ọ̀nà eré ọ̀nà ayọ̀ kò ní dí mọ́ ní àti ní láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ire gbogbo báyìí lójú owó ń rí níbikíbi tó wọ́n bá lọ ire lójú ẹ̀ ń rí ire lójú èmi àti yín á máa rí lórí ọkọ ni o lórí aya ni o lórí ọmọ ni lórí ẹbí ni o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè bó ṣe máa rí fún wa nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní àwíṣẹ ní ti fá àfọ̀ṣẹ ní t'Ọ̀rúnmìlà àbátálágà ọmọ bá dá òun lòrìṣà òkè ń gbà àwa tún ti dábàá lẹ́yìn òrìṣà òkè ti fàṣẹ sí ó ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti ṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní táfẹ́fẹ́ bá fẹ́ á kan bí oko lára níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ bá wà afẹ́fẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti fẹ́ á kàn yín lára á mọ́ yín lára á dúró tì yín á di wọn á digba nínú ayé ẹ̀yin gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe àṣẹ ẹ̀ ní ṣe lásán ẹ̀yin náà wá padà wá ẹ̀ wá ṣẹnu rere ní awo àwọn ayin ifá yin Elédùmarè nítorí èmi àti yín o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwíṣẹ ní ti fá àfọ̀ṣẹ ní t'Ọ̀rúnmìlà èyí tá a wí lẹ́ni àṣẹ ti gùn arọ ti rọ̀ mọ́ ó ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti ṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ẹbọ wa lẹ́ni kàṣà ẹgbà ìwúre wa lẹ́ni kàṣà ẹgbà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ó ti di gbígbà àṣẹ. Wọ́n ní ká tún kí onírú pé ó ṣe wọ́n ní ká kí ọlọ́bẹ̀ pé kó ṣe ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ bá wa jẹ́ náà wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ má bínú pé kò tó ibi láti máa kásẹ̀ ètò lénìí Èmi ni olóòtú àti olùdarí Ifá College Iyanifa Ewa tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ sí Iyanifa Ewa. Èmi náà ni olóòtú ètò Àṣẹ for Today, ibi tá a ti ń gbé odù Ifá yẹ̀wò láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù lójoojúmọ́ bójúmọ́ bá ti mọ́ wá ojúmọ́ tó mọ́ wa lénìí ire ayọ̀ ìdùnnú àtàlàáfíà òun ló mọ́ wa sí. Thank you so much for joining us on this live streaming today. I remain your host, Iyanifa Ewa, popularly known as Iyanifa Ewa, the founder and the pioneer of Ifá College, where we learn the undiluted, unwatered down truth about Ifá and ÌṢẸШE. I help you to unlearn the misconceptions that they told you, the lies that they told you about African spirituality and about yourself. I help you to learn the truth about it and to relearn certain things that you used to know that you didn't know were important. I'm the host of Àṣẹ for Today. This daily live streaming airs 6 a.m. Nigerian time, 5 a.m. for those in UK and Ghana, 12 midnight for those on the EST, and 9 p.m. for those on the Pacific time. Every other person, just check where your time zone falls in. I will be here again tomorrow morning, same time on Ifá College TikTok channel and Iyanifa Ewa YouTube channel. If you need a divination, spiritual work, you want to get your own Ifá, you want to buy spiritual products, and every other thing in between, send a message to the WhatsApp number that is now showing on your screen. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kẹ́nìkan bá wa tẹ WhatsApp number sórí ojú ọ̀rọ̀ P&L. Go to the Ifá College website, ifacollege.ng, and check out the courses that we have available in Ifá, and learn. Ifá is all about knowledge. Until the WhatsApp number has been posted on your screen. If you are on YouTube, Janet Africana has posted it, +234 808 417 2309. Just copy it in that order. Elédùmarè, Ifá bá wa ṣe. We read out today Odù Ifá OGBE from the sacred text of Odù. Go to the website ifacollege.ng, click on the menu bar, and you see every information you have there. I have a 30-day spiritual mentoring journal for women in Ifá and ÌШԵШE. If you're a woman, you're a female, you have a wife, a sister, a daughter, a cousin, a girlfriend, whatever female that you have in your life, they need that spiritual journal. So head over to ifacollege.ng, click on the menu bar again, you see it, Women in Ifá and ÌШΕШE, the 30-day spiritual journal. Download it, go through it. There are private videos that I have posted there for you to personally take you hand in hand on that journey. It's interesting, it's fun, it's super interactive, and we already have a lot of women sending in their reviews, and one by one I will be bringing them on our Sunday morning live streaming. Now, if you have been watching Àṣẹ for Today and you have applied anything that you have learned and you have seen a positive result on how it is improving your life, please send a message to me or drop a comment so that you'll be able to share it with me. And if you are open to coming on the live streaming to share with every other person how the knowledge of Ifá has impacted your life, I will bring you on my live streaming on Sundays to share it. Okay, so please send a message, share your reviews. We really need it. People need to know that Ifá is working. The knowledge of Ifá alone is doing people tremendous good. The rest of the world needs to know it. We need to shout about it. Shegbo. Eshe púpọ̀. Until tomorrow when I come your way again, I love you so much. Eshe Goni. Theodora, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. And if you came in late, you can catch a replay of the entire live streaming. It will be on Ifá College. It will be on YouTube channel, Iyanifa Ewa TV. Stanley says, what is Ifá? As this live streaming is ending, just subscribe on this page, right? You're on YouTube. Subscribe on this page, and you will see videos where we have talked about Ifá. This live streaming that you missed right now, the replay will be on YouTube. In another 10-20 minutes, it should have processed. You can watch it again so that you can get a full picture of what we have been talking about. Eshe púpọ̀. Janet Africana is posting the WhatsApp number again, +234 808 417 2309. If you are catching a replay, every information you need is in the description box of this video. Every information that you need is in the description box of the video. Let's have the WhatsApp number posted one more time so that I can pin it. The YouTube channel is Iyanifa Ewa TV. Go there and subscribe. Turn on notification and watch things that will give you knowledge that you can apply to every aspect of your life. Go and watch it. WhatsApp number one more time is on your screen right now. So it's going to run for 1 minute and then we can round this off. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, and follow. Don't forget to click on the follow button. Oh yeah, click it now. Follow. You like this content, so follow so that next time we are on the live streaming, you'll be notified. Thank you for reposting, Eshe. So next time you're on the live streaming, you'll be notified. Click on the plus sign. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. Dr. Yomi, he says, thank you so much, Iyanifa, for another wonderful session today. Ifá gbè wá. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ ṣé o tẹ́ ẹ bá wa wò. Ifá jíjọ gbé gbogbo wa. Ìṣẹ̀ṣe á jíjọ gbé gbogbo wa lápapọ̀. A ní ṣe lásán láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti òye tá à ń kọ́ nínú Ifá, Elédùmarè á fi mọ̀ wá. A ní ṣe lásán àṣẹ. We have a couple of minutes before we go. Send a message to the WhatsApp number to ask any other questions that we haven't been able to answer here. I will see you tomorrow, this same time, this same channel. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ifá gbè wá, ìṣẹ̀ṣe á gbè wá, àwọn aláṣẹkù wọ́n á bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣepé o. Àṣẹ.